That all looks good. Go.
Yeah.
We're live.
All right.
Hello.
We see that no one has faith in me for being here.
You're right, because it's like 2 weeks in a row. I don't know about that.
I know.
So.
How's the bacon jerky, says Thomas. The bacon jerky is amazing,
Yes.
except for you will eat a whole bag of bacon in one sitting.
Yeah, you're not stopping yourself, I promise.
No.
So.
And on time. Oh my god, hey.
Are we on time?
I know. Hi, Dana.
What do
Hi,
you
everybody.
know?
Saw my friend Paul's here, Phoenix. Do I look swanky? I put on lip gloss. I was like, well, I can't put my hair in a ponytail, apparently, so...
Yeah, last week everyone lost their mind.
I even went back and looked, and it looked like I had a ponytail. So, you guys have to chill. Because you're crazy.
Like,
Now I messed with this, so I don't know if it's
something's
right.
wrong. What?
Okay, 1, 2, 3. Right? I haven't had one since last week, so that, and then... Oh, shit. I dropped it? I messed up the search pour. And I know that all of my beer people, like Adam, is going to be like...
I think Adam is strictly a mead person.
No, he's a beer guy. Hi, Pele.
Shit.
Good to see you.
Shoot.
Where'd
that screw go?
Is going to be like, why are you drinking that in
A plastic cup.
a plastic cup and not a tumbler? I thought this one was maybe bigger and so had a lesser chance of spilling, higher center of gravity.
Oh, lower center of gravity. Well, yeah. I think your method's flawed a little bit. I just dropped that screw that I... Oh, wait, no. Maybe I didn't?
Yeah, and it's a Chiefs cup.
Go chefs. So I've got the Ecto back out, and I've got one of the Fusion SEs
That's good.
that I'm going to install.
The gutless belly dragger. Totally forgot I had this on waiting for you guys. It just scared the shit out of me as I dozed off. Been there.
Yeah. What the? Yeah. I've done that many times as well. Like, oh, Livestream's starting. I'll put it and then I'll go away and come back. All of a sudden someone starts talking. Like, what was that?
Can you make that one bigger for me?
What? Oh, they're both the same size.
Mine. I don't care what size yours is. I need it bigger. Sorry. I do need to go to the eye doctor.
Yes.
I do need a Stein, right?
Yeah.
Just wanted to let Josh know that my SDX10 2 kit had the 3-gear transmission, so the VS4 10 kit worked just fine. So it's Gremlin Crawler.
Oh, well, good deal.
Have I been to court today? Not today.
Like you're dressed up fancy? That was the only time I ever got dressed up, too. Not the only time. But like when I was in college. I remember I had to go to school and I was dressed up still. Like, what's wrong with you? Didn't have a hat on. Didn't have a hoodie on. My friends like walked in the classroom and didn't sit by me. And I was just like, what? And like, oh, I didn't notice you. Oh.
Indy Bama, hello. Alar, thank you for the $5. Nicole, what are we doing tonight? Josh, the same thing we do every Friday, Coco, live stream till we take over the world. I like that. Paul, how are you? Thank you for the $5. Hi, Nicole and Josh. Have you seen the Hobbywing 1080 V2 with real car mode?
Yes, I saw that yesterday for the first time. And I know it was like a rushed demo, but it seemed rushed. So I was like, I don't know, this seems overcomplicated. And then I didn't look at it much more yet.
You know it's serious when you get a timestamp.
What?
I don't care what size yours is. I need it bigger.
We have 2 chat windows. Hers on that side, mine's on this.
What position is the higher OD on the VFD trans?
Towards the rear.
Mike J, thank you. Actually, is today the 8th or the 9th?
9th.
So Mike J was on it.
What?
On that one.
He was correcting somebody?
Yeah, DK said it was the 8th. And I was like...
It is the 9th, right? Yeah, 9th.
Like, I don't even know what day it is. Like, day of the week.
Right.
My cousin was in the hospital this week, and they were asking him what day it was, and his wife, my other cousin, was like, "We're retired. We don't know what day of the week it is. Ask him something different." And then every single question, she was like, "I couldn't do that." They like want him to count backwards by threes.
Okay. You could do it. From 15, count backwards in threes.
12, 9, 6,
Shit.
3.
Okay.
Is that right?
Yeah, but okay.
That's why I don't drink and drive. Ever. I'm never getting pulled over. I mean, there's other reasons I don't drink and drive. I don't want to kill people, but...
Right. I'm failing that test.
But, like, Thomas, thank you for the $5. Josh, I need a body for a 3-gear VS410 with ALM F10s I just built. Want something fun to add 3D printed parts to. Thanks.
Ooh, that's a fun question. Fun to add 3D printed parts to.
Big mountain. Well, enjoy your Christmas party. Chris Maxwell. Oh, we need to stop.
What?
We have a celebration.
I'm trying to answer his question, but yes, go
We have
for
a
it.
celebration on the stream. We have a new Ripper owner.
Okay, I did see Chris. He bought number 50.
Chris Maxwell, welcome to the most exclusive club you could ever hope to be part of.
He bought.
So do you come to this house personally to teach him the secret handshake, or?
The house call is extra.
Oh.
What the hell did my... There it is.
Oh, he missed it. Oh, darn.
I'm trying to think of what a good 3D printed body was going to... Or body to add 3D printed stuff. I mean, a Power Wagon can even be fun and super competitive. There's like... So it really depends.
How about a Night Runner body?
A Night Runner's a decent one. You got to run tiny tires, though, and it's a longer wheelbase. Not my favorite.
He said you have to meet him in the woods behind the Wendy's. A Larstonian friend got a good deal on a drift RC. I told my wife it's for a flip, but I'm starting to get second thoughts. Any suggestions how to make her believe I need to keep it? Oh my god. I don't even know.
Yeah. You know, do you...
No, but seriously,
I'm not
congrats,
good at that.
Chris.
I'm not good at that game.
Yeah, he does not have 80s hair. It's just a lot of hair.
It is a lot of hair. Underneath of the hat, it's even more.
Robbie Chapman said, I haven't felt honored to see Joshy's Ripper in person. Felt like I saw a unicorn. That's cute. RC Nerds make a bunch of cool stuff for the cliffhanger. Aw, Squints Palladorus, I hope you feel better soon.
Yeah, I feel better.
Dom Berlin, isn't that the guy from Fast and Furious?
That's Dom Toretto.
Oh, Toretto. Same difference. Hey Josh, did you get a Fusion SE yet? Would you recommend them?
That's what we're doing right now. We're gonna install it in this.
What's that Proline Body Knights has for the 3D files for?
The metric. It's kind of funky looking, but still kind of cool.
Ed Camino 79, thank you for the $5. Hi guys. So I always watch you use the Vanquish drivers and just pick up a set and wow, they're so good.
Right?
Nice and weighted with good handles.
Yeah, they really are. I mean, I use Traxxas tools in my power drivers because I think they're really good. But these are the best drivers for working with hand tools. Like, hands down.
Will the newer version of TEH Fusion fit the VFD without modifying?
Did you just spell out T? Oh, I think you meant the. You said
Oh.
T. I thought you were spelling out the. I was like, but I didn't realize he transposed it and you said, will it fit what?
There's so many letters and numbers that come with all these.
Will it fit the VFD without me? Yes, I believe. I'll check.
Hey, Mark Catbutt, off of your Friday Night Live bingo card.
That's the center one. That's the freebie hole. Square, like the center square.
Damn it. Words are hard. Especially after drinks. This is the first drink I've had since last Friday. The one beer I had last Friday. Sucks.
I need a VFD.
I justified a set for work when I had a project that had a lot of metric hardware, and now I'm spoiled. What a good idea.
That is a good idea.
Well, there he is. He is alive.
Who?
Alex, we were just talking about you.
Nicole was thinking, she was like, we're going to have to boot Alex as a moderator. I haven't seen him. I was like, we talk to him every day. He's alive. We had a riveting conversation today.
Oh, Ed Camino says, yes, they are. I'm a master mechanic and I have lots of top name tools, and they feel awesome. Thank you, Ed Camino. Hi, Chris Gasca from Salinas Valley Scalers. Paul, $5. Thank you. Oh, and also, Josh, I hope you're using my stand and sent Matt his.
I did send Matt his.
He did.
And I do have yours at work.
Yes.
So.
I actually saw it.
Yes, you did.
I may be asking for feedback when I do a redesign on version 469,726. God, why do you do that to me? He did that on purpose, didn't he? Do you know approximately how heavy the brass 350 hub was? I would never, Alex.
I don't know, but I'm positive that they're in the listing on our website. Pretty sure we put all the weights of each one in there.
What are you doing?
What you doing, Sucko?
Oh, all right. Andrew Magro. Hey, guys. Love to watch when I get a chance to sit and relax. Hi from Melbourne. Love your attitude, Josh.
Thank you. Nicole never says that to me.
Don't. JJ Rutten's here. What?
She always asks me to check my attitude. Do I not have a spare VFD out of something?
Need more snapback hats. Everyone's doing some 3D printing tonight.
Hi, Chief.
So, not sure it's been asked, real tree or fake tree or no tree?
We're a Dickmas tree house now. Nicole had me make special 3D printed Christmas lights for her tree.
Didn't. John Highfield, thank you for the $5. Sandra wants to know how long you guys have been together and how long you've been married, and she thinks Nicole's hair looks cute. Thank you, Sandra. We have been together for 11 years. We've been married for 6 years.
You sure?
Nope.
How many years?
6 years.
You right?
Yeah.
You are. I'm just questioning.
I know. Don't do that. Jesse Sleepy. Whoa.
Hi, Chief. You answered.
Friday from checking in from Plumas Lake. Where are you going?
I gotta go find a transmission.
Coach D, how are you? Sookie is named after Sookie from True Blood, the main character, just because I like it. Nicole, is Fast Eddie was going to sponsor me for RC No Prep? We have to talk to Eddie about that. We would never murder each other. Let's see. Did we get to see the other limited wheel color from Wheel of Fortune? I don't know. Libby, Emmett says hi.
Emmett.
Hey, Emmett. We miss you.
Hello,
I
Emmett.
love you. Nicole, we got 9 inches of snow last night. Oh, that's amazing. I had a dream about snow the other night. I miss it.
We have to go to the snow soon.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna pull the transmission out of this
Courtney,
truck.
Nicole and Josh, beer or wine consume more at your house?
About equal.
Yeah.
We go through phases.
He's off to bed. Oh yeah, it's 8:50. Oh, it's late.
We go through phases.
But nice, my love. I did get to call him tonight, and
Oh, did you?
yeah,
Did
but
you talk to him about his program?
They were at dinner.
Oh.
But I did get to watch his program, and it was awesome.
Libby had posted photos of Emmett in his Noah outfit. What was that?
Don't ask, because it was a story that I was not familiar with the names.
Ah.
Yeah, all 15 years of Catholic school really did me well. So I was like, what was that? What was that? I don't know that name. I just bought a Fusion SE to see if... Oh, what happened?
That's this one rubbing on the keyboard.
Okay.
So, not your fault.
I'm into dandelion beer lately. Dandelion root's great detox for your liver, so that's probably a good thing.
Seems... So, it's a wash. It's just...
Exactly.
Even Steven.
Ask Josh if Vanquish will ever make purple a color option for their wills.
No. Never, ever. Not anytime soon, because I have no plans to do all the listings and photos. And so for now, it's a hard no.
Smoke dandelion? I mean, I think you can probably smoke anything. I just don't know if that's a great call.
You can milk anything with nipples.
Yeah, like that's kind of it. I remember a kid in
I have nipples, Greg.
High school
Can you milk me?
was like, you want to do some of this nutmeg? And I was like, sorry, I don't do nutmeg. Like, you want me to eat a ball of nutmeg? Like, I'm good. I'm in high school and everything. But
why would anybody?
Apparently it did things to you. I don't know. Probably kill you. Let's see. Good evening from Globe, Arizona.
Globe.
How much to get Vanquish to do the green beadlocks again?
Nope, won't happen. It scrapped more parts than it was worth. It won't happen. So yeah, it drops right in. There you go. Fusion SE is a easy fit. And it's the diameter of the smaller Fusion, so it won't hit the link mount either.
Trash boat. Pounder to a nutmeg is a wild time. But that wouldn't kill you.
Pound or two of anything.
It would kill you. You would die. It doesn't even have to be the old green, just a green.
I mean, green could be a special color. That could be in possible things.
Good evening, Kevin Gonzalez. Did you announce the winner of the IG post, or did you get hacked again?
One of them was unofficially told in this stream last week.
Oh yeah.
But no.
Hey, from Germany. Hi, Toxic Crawlers.
This is the size of the Fusion Pro, which is also the size of the Spectrum. This is 1.46 inches in diameter, where this is 1.41, so a little bit smaller in diameter. So it should fit and clear that upper link mount as well.
Cerakote green?
No, anodized green. I'm just saying, is possible.
Hey, from Portugal.
I wouldn't even call it green.
Will the Fusion SE be great in Element Trail Runner?
Yeah.
I'm just not into the idea of having the motor and ESC in one piece.
I tell you what, that's the thing I like about it. It's just how convenient it is. You can make a build so clean and packaged. And
he was joking about the purple.
Nope. You'll never be able to get it.
We don't know that.
Never gonna. But
you got to drop all this info after I spent all my money.
I didn't drop any info.
Josh has a green can and a green body sitting in front of him, yet he won't do green wheels. Since you have the Truckster out, any closer on getting the rest of the 3D files ready to go up for sale?
I don't plan on selling them. I just plan on giving them for free. It's just a matter of doing it. I keep planning to do it, and I just haven't done it. I just need to get back to work on it and finish it anyway. But I've been working on another project, which is in a poor spot right now, I noticed.
Nolan wants a shout out.
Nolan Overby?
Yes.
Nolan, hello. How you doing, buddy?
Merry Christmas, Nolan. Any plans?
Well, Andy's probably in bed. Nolan as well.
Any plans on 1/18 capper parts? As in how much heat generates in the can? What?
So they're not a crazy high power. They're only like 45 amps. So they dissipate as much heat as they really need. It's a big heat sink with that entire thing. So it's really just not an issue. If they were a 60 amp or 90 amp ESC, 100 plus, then yeah, I could definitely see it needing some more cooling, but they're pretty low power.
Howdy from Vermont. Will the straight axle builders bundle ever come back?
Well, that was just a holiday thing. Those are gone now.
Oh, sorry. Can you tell Josh, sorry for asking a million questions on Insta.
What's his name?
Doesn't matter.
Whatever.
Don't worry. He gets it all the time.
It's just questions.
Yep.
If I didn't have time to answer them, I won't answer them. But if I have time to answer it, I'll just answer you.
So can we see the thing? You know what I mean.
What? Who's asking that?
Thomas. My tree? Or that one you've been working on?
Probably that one I've been working on. I don't know.
Can anyone tell me if the Trail Runner is a good platform, as I bought the Knights custom and it is still in a box 4 months later? I was having fun with the Capra and TRX4 at the moment.
I think it's a very different platform than what you're looking at. Versus the other one.
He said, yes, that one.
That's still not enough information. Oh, unless you're talking about... You can already see the one I've been working on.
No. Have you seen a hinge mount done on a VS410 with a hard body? Not talking the Lloyd. Okay, sorry. Klein, RC Motorsports, Thank you for the $5. How much programming do you lose with the Fusion SE compared to the Pro? And then I'll go back up and read more questions. If I miss them, you can send them again. I'm going to get my tree.
You're going to bring your whole tree in?
Yeah,
okay. So I think it dumbs some things down. I don't know all the details yet. I really haven't gone through everything. So I can't 100% tell you that. I just know that I had it and I wanted to drop it in. And yeah.
It kind of, I told you.
It really did die already.
Yeah.
So
that's my tree. My lights kind of died, and there's leaves in it.
But it's some clear filament with some colored LEDs that are in it in like a rice light style.
Josh had some crafting.
So I had to 3D print her. Some light covers for her. Just put them right there in front of her.
Getting my money's worth on that file.
Yeah.
Over there.
The file was 69 cents.
Charlie Brown wants his tree back.
Yes, that's...
Even though I'm like, Josh, I guess doesn't realize this, but they're not all this big. I think the shaft's a little long on these. I know you wouldn't. I know that they're...
I don't agree.
We use the photos, the 3D scanner for him.
3D scanner. It's my story. I'm sticking to it.
Are there updated instructions telling me where to put these 4 washers in the Portal Phoenix axles?
Those are just a tuning thing. I think it talks about it already. They're just a shim. They go on the outside of the axle on the pinion shaft, in between the drive shaft and there, if you want them. They're not needed. They're just there for tuning, in case you want them.
Chris Maxwell, I feel like this is the quote of the evening. If you don't use a 3D printer to make little dicks, are you even really 3D printing? This is a long time ago. This started a long time ago. Do you remember who? I don't even remember who.
Who? What?
Somebody, before everyone had 3D printers, somebody...
Oh, you mean the ones at Axial Fest?
Yeah, and someone was actually gluing them on people's cars, and people were getting upset.
Yeah, that was...
It was funny.
That was Chino out of out of Delta or Antioch area. 'Cause
That was funny.
it was funny. I thought it was quite hilarious. And like he would drop them in some of the vehicles and they would just kind of like bounce around down it. So I think I was like at the office and like moved my Ripper or something like that. And like a purple just rolled out and I was like,
Doesn't he have the little girl?
yeah.
Oh God, she's so cute.
Yeah.
She thinks she's a cat. She's my favorite. Let's see. We got that liquid death at Sprouts.
What's up, Sucks?
7-Eleven. How do you recommend orientating the motor wires in the VFD? Where's Chief?
Right at your feet, right behind me now. Up, like passenger side and slightly up. So they clear the posts and just kind of go up and I just take them that way.
Only if you had a bedroll for 2.
All right, back to fusion.
Do those add skill points?
I mean, why not? Yeah.
Oh, you can get a case of liquid death? Oh my goodness. I am
That's what this was. Remember?
Oh, I thought he meant like a big case. Chief. Yes, these are actually Robbie valve covers that he modified.
Yes, I modified the file to work to be.
Do those count as hard body? Hi, pretty Chief. What are you doing? Do you know what I haven't showed?
What?
On the stream? I'm not going to. My pit vipers.
Yes.
Would the VP Wild Peaks make a good trail tire?
Yeah, they're a great tire.
Now it's in the way. Thank you, Ben. Or Jeremy Burris. Sorry. How sticky is the floor this week? So far, so good.
And yeah, it was, she had it pretty well cleaned up after last week.
Oh, yeah. Chief is not cheese, but I like that name actually for a cat.
Cheese.
Oh, ants. God, no.
That's Nicole's mortal enemy. She would move out of this house. She'd be like, nope.
That's my
done.
My solution to having ants in my house is fire or moving.
Yeah, like, nope, we're gone.
I like call them, I'm like, we're moving. Vodka would have never staked. Are we doing Wheels of Fortune again?
Not at this. It's available now with kits. And for right now, that's all that it's going to be. Maybe it'll come back next year sometime. Maybe.
Any suggestions on a waterproof receiver box?
Traxxas was always the go-to. There's bolted in. It's widely available. It's super cheap. It's a good size.
Wait, glue those things to a single cedar body. It's a meme inside of a meme. What if we just glued that whole body? What if we just covered it in dicks? But like all standing up straight so it looked like one of those like lights. Like one of those like mid-century modern lights. It has like the things on it. We could put lights underneath it and then put dicks all over it. See, this is the part I like, but I never...
Yeah, you're not actually going to do that.
Well,
that was the like growing up, there was always I don't remember. It was the saying, like a cowboy saying, like she had as many sticking out of her, she had sticking in her, she'd be a porcupine.
That sounds like something your dad would say.
Yeah, it's like an old cowboy saying. To refer to a hussy.
Oh, Moose Jaw is in San Francisco. Oh, are you guys doing the Charles Dickens weekend? I bet they are. They dress up. Moose Jaw and his wife Tonya, they dress up. And no one can make fun of this. I'm sorry. Y'all are working on a bunch of toy trucks. Dress up as Dickens characters in these amazing outfits and go to these amazing places. They got to do an opium den room last... Yeah, the room that they got to go to last year was like an old opium den. So cool.
So definitely lost a screw inside of that motor, and it does not want to turn very far. Oh well.
Ooh, put a row of them down the middle like a dick hawk.
This is a discussion that
It drives me nuts that all the established YouTubers get this stuff before the public, then release 400 videos because it makes it impossible for the little guy to get picked up by the algorithm. Gotta work hard.
it's a
You know how much hard work Josh has put in here to this channel?
How many of these stupid things I bought for however long for...
Yeah. Thank you, Brian. But Josh was not established a few years ago, so just keep working. Sorry, that was rude of me. That was a rude, snarky comment. I'm trying to be nicer. Just...
It's, you know, it's just one of those things. Like, we all started somewhere, and it just was a grind then. It's still a grind, and I refuse to do that. Like, you know.
What are you guys talking about here? Is there any way to adjust the throttle curve on the Hobbywing axe system?
The axe system? I mean, I guess I'd have to grab the programmer and remember. Like, I'd have to remember. Like,
Who's Josh? Don't hate the player, hate the game. Thanks, Bo. Can Josh clip the DX on his hat?
Can I do the what?
I don't know.
Can you clip the DX on his...
Yeah.
Oh, he's DX.
Oh, because you didn't want to get...
Yeah, flagged.
I could glue him on a clip.
I was like, DX.
You drilled a hole in him?
That's how I put the lights in.
No, look.
Yeah, you need hair accessories.
I always need hair accessories. Yeah. That's all I ever want to make. I'm like, oh, a flower. I could put it in my hair.
Just gluing on the front of this like a unicorn.
Going out to a Basque restaurant tonight, though. I don't know what that means.
I don't know what that is either. We're not fancy enough.
Oh, yeah. Good call.
Okay. Where is the other half of my drive shaft?
That would make him a dickhead, yes. Crafting with dicks. That's my new YouTube.
It would probably do well.
I would probably have way more subscribers than you.
I would bet on it inside of it 6 months. Yeah. Maybe faster.
Gauges. Put RC as a hood ornament on the DP body. That's what they, yeah.
Seriously, I lost half my drive shaft. I got up on the floor.
Oh no, Jeremiah, you lost your comp stance hat?
Oh shit. How'd you lose a hat? I mean, I've lost hats in boats, I guess.
French. It's French. I'm not seeing anything on Bluetooth app for throttle curve options. I'm used to Castle, so this Hobbywing step is foreign to me.
Yeah.
South France cuisine, the Basque area between France and Spain. See you next Tuesday. I'm so classy. I'm like, look at this new French word I learned. See you next Tuesday, my favorite name on the internet.
Yeah.
Use it for a shaft.
I'm quite annoyed. How can I lose something?
You mean I can't make one
easily?
video and be instantly rich? You can't make how many videos do you have and be instantly rich?
Yeah, that's still
0 videos on YouTube and be instantly rich unless you're what's his face? Bubba? What's his face? What's his name that you watch? Bubba?
Cletus?
Cletus. Yeah. Cletus.
Like, we'll get there. I just need a little more help.
You'll find it, Jeremiah.
Okay.
Here, I found your drive shaft.
Asshole.
Hell yeah, brother. Yeah, that's him. I mean, he's great.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, he puts in the work too. Whew.
And pays a lot of people now.
You're right.
He's got quite the...
Yeah, he does.
He's got a paid
I
role.
heard that he was in the
Gymkhana?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was the best one that's been put out in quite a while.
Cletus equals Bubba. What world does she live in?
You know, you
the
can't
real
see,
world?
Yeah, you can't
The real world where people's actual names are Cletus and Bubba?
Yeah, like you don't think we've run into a Cletus or two?
Like...
And if I bet there's not a Cletus.
I have a friend whose boyfriend is named Bubba. Like, legitimately.
Who? I mean, I went to school with a Bubba.
Yeah, like, who doesn't know a Bubba?
Yeah. Like, you know what was even weirder is that I grew up with him. His name was Bubba. But, like, his real name wasn't Bubba. But, like, in school, like, on report cards, it said Bubba.
Yeah.
His name was Ronald.
I'll take Bubba.
So.
I mean, Cletus does a damn good job. They all do. Y'all do. Everybody does. Just work hard. I will not give up. Eric, I'm sorry, babe. Vanquish Cabra Axle sale. Said it.
Well, I'll tell you, there's a reason that those haven't been on a sale.
Sorry.
Unfortunately, you're not going to find those going on a sale.
Good try.
I get it.
Yeah, see, trash boat. Thank you. You got to know Bubba's last name because any school in the South, we have multiples. Eric, keep asking questions. Just not about that.
Yeah, like, I mean, you can keep asking that question anyway.
Some folks will never eat a possum, but then again, some folks will.
I mean,
Cletus, the slack-jawed yokel.
I'm not like I'm probably not going to yell to run, or yell to eat possum. Run to eat. What the? I can't.
What are you talking about?
I don't know. He said someone won't eat possum. I'm like, I'm probably not eating possum if I have a chance.
Oh my God, Alex, what Lego kit did you do? Can you send me a picture?
Alex is doing Legos.
Yeah. You do have to pay your machinist good money to keep those quality parts. Unless,
True story.
Yeah. I do OnlyFans. I get paid to get dressed. I just found out who he is because YouTube recommended one of his new Porsche videos.
Yeah.
Who?
Cletus bought a Porsche Turbo S.
Oh, God. What is wrong with you guys? At least he drives a big block. Shit.
Yep.
John Schultz. Yay.
John Schultz. What's going on?
Well, my night's just
What are you building? I'm building.
Somebody just made my night, and it was John Schultz.
I'm working on an Ecto.
DK, I've literally thought about those tarantulas more. They have taken up more space in my head this week than I would like to admit.
Oh, hey, there's my drive shaft.
Because of how weird that is.
Found it. Thanks, John. You made me grab the body.
I don't want one. Ew. I just keep thinking about it.
You keep thinking about someone that just has them in his house? It's like, ugh.
YSU printmaking. Good to see you, friend. Been a while.
It's been a while.
Hey, he bought the Porsche to win spectator drags.
Yep.
Okay.
I need to watch that one tomorrow.
I have held a
Oh shit, we have a
tarantula.
We have a Christmas party.
We do.
I guess I won't be watching it. Well, not live. I'll watch it after the fact.
Watch what live?
Spectator drags.
He has a curly haired tarantula. He brought it a Maddie. Oh, he's been busy. What do you think about the gatekeeper? A curly haired tarantula would be good. Would be cool. It's like a curly haired dog, you know?
What is... I mean, I feel like a curly haired dog is a lot more regular than a
Phoenix. Nicole, John Schultz said to give you this shirt. What a cat guy term. Hey, there's my drive shaft. I'm so sorry I missed that. Is the green liquid death a different flavor?
It's lime. Yeah, severed lime.
I also thought about their marketing today. Yesterday. And I was like, I don't like it. I would never look at that. I would never walk past that and look twice at it. And I buy water. It's just not great. It looks like an energy drink.
It looks like a tall boy.
No.
It looks like a beer.
No, it looks like an
energy drink. Or a malt liquor.
It looks like an energy drink.
I don't think how that looks at all like an energy drink. Malt liquor.
Josh, honey, seriously, that doesn't look like a monster to you.
No, that looks like malt liquor to me. Pull. And start a pull.
Yeah, see, I just walked in with the same drink my wife thought I was drinking and driving. Do you prefer brushed or brushless? It does murder you. Okay, fine. Looks like a Mickey's.
I spelled liquor wrong.
I can't take it down.
Hmm.
You
The
spelled it wrong.
poll?
What do you guys want to see on shirts? Yes, it is just canned water. Thank you. It is
It's
$1.25 each.
It's more than that. It's $1.60, but
Ugh.
it's carbonated water, flavored carbonated water. So, yeah.
What do you guys want to see on t-shirts?
Oh yeah, Nicole and I have been so you meet with the person on next week.
I want to see the cats.
The actual printer. I should put that here so that you can.
This build is trash.
It's Schultz's fault.
Thank you, Toe Daddy. I voted energy drink just to stay on Nicole's good side. I hope everyone here has a great holiday season and positive end to 2022. I know I'm ready for a fresh start. RC projects included. Builds with my 2 sons on the agenda. How fun. If you're not doing it with your kids, I mean, you should. What a great bonding experience.
I mean, I hear that people say that with kids.
Don't worry. Everyone's lost here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, literally, we're not talking about anything. I am actually going to hold inventory, Ben. Thank you very much.
Oh, yeah, we are. Yeah,
And I
we're going to do it
texted
the
your
old
wife
school
today.
way.
And she didn't text me back yet. I texted Moose Jaw's wife today, too.
We're doing it the
Brandon.
old school way with doing our own inventory and shipping.
Here's a great question.
What?
What's a good first crawler for my wife?
One that you will like, in case she doesn't.
That's a great. That honestly is a great idea. That's what you should do for your kids too.
But beyond that, just anything can be. Honestly, these days, women can do almost anything men can. So.
I'm sorry, that just took me off guard.
So. Really, you can get them any car.
I'm like dizzy right now. I'm dizzy.
You about saw red.
I know I did. Like I literally did. Joshy is about to get yeeted across the room.
Oh, that was worth it.
But hey, do you want to call out how women get paid less than men on a normal basis? Do you want to look it up? Okay, let's do that. We'll see it. Watch a woman beat your ass. He was obviously joking.
I was obviously joking.
He does like to live dangerously.
Find the rest of the stream on Lively.
Is that the one where they put murders? Yeah.
Oh my god. Consumption Junction. Old school, really nasty website.
I just thought it was Snopes.
That's like about urban myths.
One time, I will never go on that website because one time I was 18 and I saw a picture on there of a guy's head on because he jumped off of something and then his head just was on a spike and the rest of him was on the ground. I was done. I'm like, well, I'm never ever going to. No.
And that was the last time you used the internet.
It was. Honestly, that was the last time I like seriously used the internet.
I remember I saw something on the internet one time.
Careful, she will Amber Heard your bed. No, it's my bed.
We share a bed. But
He goes,
what?
oh, I thought you were serious because like women can't play in the MLB and stuff. You're right. You're right. And that's a shame. One time I was 18 too, Nicole.
Oh, anyway, so yeah, I saw something on like Snopes or whatever, and it like made my stomach hurt for like the entire weekend.
Yep.
Like how like disturbed I was about just like, whoa.
Nope.
And then I found out later that it was fake. But it was like I think it was like a medical thing though. And it was like, oh.
I can't.
Nope.
Yes, trash boat. They told me about the Vanquish calendar. There's just so many things wrong with that. I can't go into it. Ooh. No.
I'm going to shave the VP logo into my chest.
Ooh, yeah, let's do that. I'll wax it. Thank you, YSU Printmaking. Your cat crawling over crawlers. Are you talking about rotten.com?
No, there was Rotten, but like Rotten was bad, but there was one that was called Consumption Junction, which was
Please don't post
worst.
anything that you have. I don't want to know about any of it or hear about any of it. Let's all talk about good things. What are you guys doing for Christmas and Hanukkah and Kwanzaa and all the fun holidays for winter? Phoenix, Jason, I bet you could move some VP calendars in your Speedo. Wife caught me on the ring bringing the FG in the house. She asked what's in the big box. Yeah. Tell me your event you're going to next year.
The event I'm going to?
John Schultz.
Let's see, John.
What are you going to?
I want to go do one of like a couple of the East Coast ones, or maybe at least one of them. I'm thinking Beat the Creek.
Big Mountain, yeah, it's a pop.
This is water.
Yeah, it's a Coke. I'm sure it probably has sugar in it. Yep. 3 grams of added sugar.
Holy shit, it does.
Oh, we don't do that.
Bubbly doesn't have that.
No.
Huh. No wonder it's so good.
You should do a Motorama.
I'm not big on indoor events.
That'd be fun, though. In the print shop, the calendar is printmaking aprons only. I don't know.
In the candy shop, it
Blind
is...
Guy RC, thank you for the $5. Hello, just popping in to say the wedding went great and the Phoenix delivered the rings and it was amazing. Please send us those photos. I tag you in some photos of the truck. Please do that. Blind Guy,
That's
I
awesome.
definitely want to see. You can always throw a picture of that baby.
And
congratulations. And you can always throw a picture of that baby in. And like a picture of the wedding because I want to see what you guys look like. Come to Ledgestock. You won't regret it.
Ledgestock. That sounds good. It's a better name.
Heading out to Florida for a week for Christmas. Rented a cabin up in Maggie Valley, North Carolina. Yes, the Capra and the Phoenix are coming. How fun!
Good call.
Yeah, thanks for sharing, Raptor Man.
Good call. That's Raptor. Are you old school Raptor Man? Like from
AOE?
like from
that one?
RC Crawler? I know I've seen your name on here.
Good night,
a bunch.
Brian.
But like old school Raptor Man?
Thomas, we, of course, will be at Axial Fest. Yes.
But I think he's asking like any details on it. I don't think there's been any details. And so...
Is this Jesse?
Yes.
Oh, what the hell, Jesse?
His accounts get banned all the time.
Why?
Can you imagine? Like,
where's Ledgestock? Adam, yes. We are. What's the best snow crawling tire? Can we get deets on Ledgestock? Like, what is it? Come on, guys. Fill us in.
I'm not gonna have any idea on
New Hampshire.
snow crawling tires. Really, New Hampshire is where it is.
That is one we've never done the Northeast. Like, I mean, I have, but not. When is VP Fest? Never. Hard never. You have no idea how hard these guys work to put these events on, and we are not there.
It's hard enough to just go to them.
They work so hard. Next time you guys go to an event, thank your people who put it on because they worked their butts up and lost money doing it.
Yeah, I'm just like, I'm tired after going to the events. I want nothing to do with organizing one of them.
But New Hampshire would be awesome. I really would love to get up there. Why are RC guys suddenly into Lego? I don't think so. I think everyone's into Legos.
I think yeah.
Courtney wants to know, Josh, do you use aluminum or brass inner rings on your wheels or the stock plastic?
Most of the time I just use the stock plastic. If I need to add some weight, I'll use the brass. But I almost never use the aluminum ones. Most of the time I just use the plastic though. So every once in a while I have a build that I need brass. And I find it easiest to hide it inside of the wheels so I don't have to answer as many questions.
Oh, I come in Nova Scotia. Sure.
Nova Scotia.
I love Canada.
We need to do more in Canada for sure. We need to go do some of the like Vancouver stuff.
Mike J, don't fight with stupid people online. It's not worth your time.
And it could be a bot. You never know.
No one wins.
I mean,
why are RC guys suddenly into light bright? Are they? Tammy bought Emmett a light bright for Christmas, and it's a little TV, and everything goes in the back, and I went to go order it.
You gonna order me light bright?
Why, do you need one? We could use the dicks.
Read my mind. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, see, Ben Morin, right there.
What?
We are right there.
What?
Need to print light bright dicks. One Lacos. Hello. Yeah.
Let's see.
What are you doing, buddy? Oh, wow. That just like big old headlights. Wait, what happened? What's with the light bright? I don't care. Is that the gal that had a Jeep without a chest? Oh. She has big boobs.
No.
Oh. Come to the Gauntlet in Michigan. We do love Michigan.
Well, we go beat up on Tony if we go up there. That would be fun.
Oh, yes. That would be fun.
Make him take me fishing. Where'd the Top Gun radio
go?
go?
She has big fake boobs now.
What?
Oh, nice. Good for her, whoever she is.
Oh, interesting.
Lack of modesty. You know, you gotta make that money. I don't know if it's a lack of modesty or if it's trying to make that money. There's just some lines.
Will you hand me...
Scumbag RC and Skeeter 93. Yes, for sure. YSU, we are there. For Christmas, Alar, events are tough. Did 3 races this year. One had 18 people, 2 had 8, and 3 had 8. Now I'm not sure I want to do them next year. Okay. Alar, just going to tell you this. People complain no matter what country you're in. That's pretty much our hobby's like second favorite pastime besides cars is complaining. Keep it going. Just do it.
Reverse.
Maybe one of these days we'll come to Estonia. Crawl with you. Oh, how did the comp go with that radio?
It went well, but I only did one course before we got completely rained on. Look at that slow creep with the cruise control on the radio.
Negative. They don't do that. Who was a light bright video couldn't watch? What is this?
I mean, I'll have to do some Googling.
Too bad. Well, now you definitely are. If she got fake boobs, you're definitely going to Google. So are you using that from now on?
No.
Got a small bonus at work. It's been burning a hole in my pocket, and none of my local hobby shops have anything I wanted. Dang it.
You know, you should check out the internet. You can get all kinds of things.
Is that CCRC height? What's happening here? Why are we doing this?
What?
Everyone leaves the stream to Google. DLC just made grandfather's meatloaf. Wait.
That's pretty good creep though, right?
Grandfather's... Oh, don't say she's annoying. People say that about me, I'm sure. Dale cooked for his family tonight.
I cooked for you the other night.
What was that?
Pasta and chicken nuggets.
That was like 2 weeks ago, and don't even, oh god. Need some help. I bought a VS410 straight axle builders bundle this week. The links were for the VS410 Pro. Are they the same?
Yep.
I can't get the wheelbase correct in any position.
Yeah, they're the same basically though.
Okay, thanks, Mike J. There's good annoying, and then there's other annoying. So I guess I'm the good annoying kind?
Depends on the day.
They only think you're annoying until they meet me. Thanks, Jason. I bet they are very nice. Thank you, scumbag. I bet they are very nice people. Thank you, Scott Oblander, for the $2. Is that a 1200 or 1800 Fusion SE?
1800.
What is a Fusion SE?
This.
Everyone wants to know about this. Can you talk about that?
Sure. So we just installed the Fusion SE in this Element here.
What does it work for? What other trucks does it work for? Everything?
Anyway, it fits in about everything. Put it on load. Does it cog? Transmission makes some noise.
What is consumption junction?
It was the website that I was talking about that used to be like super messed up in like the 90s.
I don't like that.
Yeah.
Good evening from Indy, Kansas. We ate Mexican, not for a dab and a watch my favorite live stream couple. Oh, cool. Yay. I wouldn't have read that out loud if I read it first, but awesome. I was like, what does that mean?
Oh, wait. Now you know.
I did go into protection mode. I drink not today. So how do you like the transmitter so far?
I mean, it's a pile. It's cheap and junky, and it's like unnatural, but it's funny. Like, I have it because it's funny. I would not tell anybody to buy it unless they were...
Couldn't Emmett use that?
He could use a regular one, but I don't know why he would want to use this one.
Oh my god. Will the BFD fit in the new Enduro?
It would not be what I would...
Does it fit? Does it fit in the Phoenix?
Yes. Yes, it does.
I bet New Hampshire's a great time. I can't stand y'all's accents, but I bet it's fun.
I don't like the way you sound.
I mean, it just sounds like you're mad all the time. And that's just a Midwestern person.
It's cold there.
Yeah, but like it just sounds like a Midwestern thing. Maybe because like I walked into the doctor's office the other day and the kid goes, "Where are you from?" And I was like, "Oh, Kansas City." "Oh, that's why you're nice." I'm like, "Oh no, that's why I talk a lot." I think. Are New Hampshire accents ... annoying?
It doesn't cog it. I mean,
Paul, I mean, but I love you, so like.
Oh, Paul, man.
So like I just don't hear it because I just know you're a nice person. And then she punched the kid in the face. Nicole, this is Unibody Willer, by the way. Oh, Courtney Rumens. My account got shut down for no reason. I can't contact YouTube. Bumming my wife's account. Dang it. I'm sorry.
Worked pretty well. There's
Working
no
from
to me.
The first two buggy, and man, the respect for your builds has gone through the roof. Thank you, scumbag. Thank you for saying that too, because it is.
Oh, you know how mad I was last night? I was out in the garage. I was working on body panels for that build that I'm working on, and I knocked my TIG torch off of the holder, and I shattered my Pyrex cup, and I was just like, I was so mad.
Until you realize that happens to me literally every day of my life.
Except this is my welding torch. That's what I had to buy today.
My skin cream.
Oh, yeah. I feel like this one wasn't my fault, even though it was clearly my fault.
Scumbag RC, any updates on your stolen rig?
It was at Proline by the Fire.
No, something got stolen at Proline?
They got stolen off of out of like their camp table or something like that. Or maybe, no, it was on the G-Speed table.
What are we looking for?
It was a super brightly cut, like it would have been really hard to miss this truck.
Can you put it out there so we can...
It got put around.
Okay,
Bit, but,
everybody look for scumbags
It's
Truck. Who would do that? Those are not the people we are. That is
It's a
not crawling people.
super low percentage thing.
That never happens, and that's...
I've seen it happen at Axial Fest before.
Yes, but that is not our group
No,
of people.
it's just like at the really big events.
And there's just some shitty people, but probably 999 times out of 1,000, that's never going to happen.
I know.
I'm sorry. And it was bright pink. It does hurt my soul when I break a Pyrex cup. He didn't get it back, so keep talking. Ryan says, clean up your shop before next project. No broken parts.
It was where I felt that it should have.
Big Mountain, are you cooking for her? That's lovely.
So mad.
Yeah, Lacos is our guy down there in the desert. So if he sees it,
My guess is that someone knew exactly what they were doing. They knew how bright that freaking thing was. And they're just like, they probably pitched that body and continued on being shitty.
Why use the Fusion SE over the Pro?
Why would somebody? Because it's cheap. It's like $70, so you're saving a decent amount of money. That would be the reason. Beyond that, if I was buying a new one, like regular, I would probably just buy a new one.
Where's that even from?
Where's what from? That? China. Alibaba.
I feel, just my waxing is glass in the garage, and I'm on my third one. That's why I don't want you to move my rainbow out there.
Wait, why you don't want me to leave your rainbow?
No, I don't want you to touch my rainbow, my glass things.
I'm aware.
Is that a BP wire cutter?
No.
Kevin Gonzalez says I was at a 24-hour mountain bike MTB race. Is that mountain? Yep. Okay, I got it.
You know the internet.
People were stealing 8G bikes and 8-gram bikes in the middle of the night. Oh, Bombsy, that was awful. I'm sorry.
I mean, that stuff.
Don't steal shit, guys. Don't be a dick.
That stuff used to happen at like Sturgis.
I know, none of our people do
They
that.
had like vans set up to just roll in and just snatch a Harley into the side and just drive off.
When I was in San Francisco a couple weeks ago, I heard somebody saying, some guy, like we were standing in line to go into the Buena Vista to get Irish coffees, and this guy comes running up and he was like, did you just see that? Some guys, they had like groups, and some guy came up and punched the window out of a Suburban, grabbed everything out of the back of it. They had a car come up, and these people just watched it. It was in the middle of the day. Like, good night.
That's a major problem in San Francisco.
So just be better than everyone else.
Always.
Yeah. Let's see. Is a heat gun worth it? Using a cheap corded right now.
So was I for a long time. But it's just...
Dad's RC. The best.
It's so convenient.
Yeah, the Buena Vista is my favorite place in the world.
You love Irish coffee.
Just their Irish coffee.
Really? You're...
Very un-Midwest of them. Ugh. Do you keep your receiver antenna close in a receiver box?
I never run a receiver box, honestly. I never do. I don't often run in water, and when I do, it's usually not super deep, so I'm not usually that concerned about it. And receivers are usually, they do okay. Many of them are waterproof now anyway. So I hate how much of a pain it is to have to get into a receiver box, so I just don't use one. I
used to be a people person, but people ruined it. Oh, Connor, that's crazy. My hobby shop in New Orleans had someone run a truck into a store, stole thousands of dollars of merchandise. I mean, small items, high price, and hobby shops are always a target. It's kind of a bummer.
And,
just don't do it.
There's a lot of people.
Honestly, is there any point to pre-ordering a truck if you don't get anything extra?
Unless it's going to be something that there is like such a high demand on that you're not going to get on a like a first batch, which can often happen with new trucks. That's the only reason I would suggest, like, yes. We don't do pre-orders just because, you know.
Oh, Dad's RC, that stuff is amazing.
A lot of companies do pre-orders so that they can pay for their load of things. So they're like, let's try and sell them before we have to pay for them so we don't have to pay as much out of pocket.
You won, fuckface.
What?
You won.
Oh, the vote.
Because Gunner came
I thought you were talking to someone on the stream. I'm like, rude.
Oh, bomb. World's heaviest heat gun. Congratulations.
It's not that bad. Heat guns are kind of, it's just like a regular power tool at this point. It's the best thing ever. I love it. It's one of my favorite tools.
My fabulous Moz put up a satisfied jerky link and the code.
Oh, is Gunner here?
Yeah. MILFs busting balls.
Jesus Christ.
Chris Ishii, how are you? I thought about you the other day and wondered how your taco maker is going.
Oh, yeah.
Chris invented the coolest taco maker that if you eat a taco over it, you can eat it and everything falls into a separate taco shell.
I was like...
Oh, Angelina, that's crazy.
I was comparing it to Kevin Malone's Big Mac, free Big Mac idea.
Can you what?
From The Office. If each time you get a Big Mac and you just take one ingredient out after the sixth time, you get a free Big Mac. It's a bad joke.
Yeah.
I mean, it was from The Office. I didn't make it up. What chassis is this? This is the TGH Titan element conversion chassis that they make, and it's got their element, or the universal.
Yes, ma'am.
Bumper
I'll
setup?
cook for it. Where did I go wrong? Good night, Moose Jaw. Happy dinner. Have fun.
Have fun. Yes. Happy dinner? You
So
said
they're going to eat dinner.
happy dinner is what you said?
Yeah, have a happy dinner.
That's a weird way to put it.
Shut up. You're dumb.
Words are hard.
You're dumb.
No one's ever said happy dinner.
Have a happy dinner. Have a fun dinner. Is the Vanquish kit the best to make a belly dragger? Well, the Vanquish kit's the best to make anything. Thanks, Angelina. She said happy dinner sounds fine. And she wins.
And she wins.
Right? Though, like, if she walked up to you, like, she's the boss of the situation,
If
right?
she said happy dinner.
Well, like, if she said anything, like, Angelina is...
I would say thank you, and then I'd walk away and go, who says... No, I'm kidding.
No, she's just the boss. Like, she can run shit. I know this. What's a pink frame you have next to you, buddy?
That is the
Oh, yeah.
3D printed cage for the Ecto body.
Happy wife, happy life. Happy dinner sounds great.
So
Green with NB. Thank you.
yeah. So I gotta just get it. I have to get the dash and seat stuff figured out so that I can go on the website, so you can download it and then 3D print it.
That's what the British say.
What?
Happy dinner.
I think people are just making shit up now.
Pink is
They're
in.
just like, they don't know anybody from Britain. I'm asking.
Or see you next Tuesdays.
He's what?
British, isn't he?
I think they just like to say that. I don't think that makes him British.
No, but I think that he is British. Like,
What?
I know. I'm like, no, I think that they're
What?
British. Like, I think that he's actually.
It makes that username so much less offensive. Now I'm kind of disappointed.
Etch wee-wees into the Tuberks only select group will want to print it out. What, everyone in this crowd?
I'm trying to sell it for $1.99 so I can pay for this.
Then I feel like that would up the value.
So I can pay for this $800 scanner I bought.
What $800? That thing?
My 3D printer, my 3D scanner.
That little thing is $800?
Uh-huh.
Good night.
I know.
RC Journey, thank you for the $5.
So I got to scan and
Just switch
make
my
sure.
class 1 and 2 to VFDs out of VS410 Pros. I love these transmission dudes.
I do too. That's
He said it's offensive there too.
It's universally offensive.
Well, we are in America. Hell yeah. So enjoy your meal.
Enjoy it. Have a good
Can I use a resin printer to print that cage? Jeremiah has a resin printer. I feel like you would get so much more use out of resin than
You can. It's not as strong,
a nice
obviously,
slow
but
dawn.
you absolutely could. It will look better. I've actually seen some resin prints done with it, and it looks really good.
Have so much fun with Diane and the Christmas lights in St. Augustine. Okay. Good for you, sir.
Okay.
Want some sweet tea with that? Oh, sorry.
Your redneck showing.
I'm sorry. I had one beer.
Your twang starts.
I know, I had one beer. Like, come on.
One beer and you start.
And I can't control it. Like, jeez. Which soldering iron is that?
This is the most bougie soldering iron ever. It's the Thermaltronics 2000. Well, it could be the 9000, which would be more bougie. But this is the Thermaltronics. You can get it at A-Main only, but it is quite
Sweet tea. Oh, you nasty. Yeah, I don't. The Jack Hawk Solder 2000. Pinky's up, Josh. Can you pinky up? Josh, what would you think of printing that PW dash out of wood filament and staining it? Thank you.
Yeah.
How many times? What did I say the other day? You needed wood for something.
The little dicks.
But that is kind of funny. Good call.
I don't know.
What is tonight's diary entry? Ryan, people don't know he does that.
I was actually going to get a new one.
Sorry, what now? Indy Bama is so not one to talk.
What?
He's making fun of my accent.
Yeah.
I know you, sir.
Yeah.
I know you.
We've met.
Woody and Buzz, names for both Andy. Oh, yeah. Oh, and his mother's. I'm gonna wash the clothes, hang them online. No. Oh.
She's not a wash person, at least. That's the one that always gets me. Like,
My dad is.
yeah, I know.
Can you turn on the dishwasher? I try not to.
So, yes. What temperature do you have that set on? It is an auto sensing.
Bell.
So it uses Curie heat technology. So there is no temperature sensor. The tip is capable of a certain range, but then beyond that, it just takes and it feeds the amount of heat, and it is so instantly hot and melts solder so quickly that it has changed the soldering game for me. It's amazing.
Measure.
All right, so we shortened that up. This thing had such a freaking long wire.
Twisted Trucker. I want to. Is it
How
good?
much longer that was?
Is it good? Joker. He always does this. 510714.
It's 2 area codes. If you think of it that way.
510 714.
510 and 714. Like ludicrous. 510 714.
Is that what it is?
That's just where he's from, but like if you think of it that way, it's easier.
I'm 913916.
402. I was
I don't
402
care.
712.
Thank you for the $5. One-handed rain day comp video. Thoughts on TGH Sherpa Sporty build breakdown?
One-handed comp day footage, yes, will happen. I just have to get that edited. I want to do some editing tonight, so we'll figure out if I'm going to edit on that or if I'm going to edit on the new project. So I got to get that. It's only one course, so it's not that bad to edit. TGH Sherpa, I've never built, so I don't know much about that
What
one.
about over yonder?
Sporty built braid, yes, that will definitely happen.
Down that way by Chuck's barn where the white horses stand in the corner.
Is that a song?
I don't know. But if I say it in California, down that way by the Chuck's barn where the white horses stand in the corner. Did I do it right?
I mean, you sounded like a robot, but I'm in the 402. Me too. That's why people still ask me now, like, where's this? Like, who's calling me from Omaha?
Austin Littlejohn, my friend, what do you recommend for someone getting into rock climbing? Are you actually rock climbing or rock crawling? Because if you're rock climbing, wrong channel.
But if you're trying to do this, recommending, it depends on what kind of school of thought you are. If you're the type that like does a bunch of research and wants to like invest once in good stuff, that kind of can change. Otherwise, like you can pick up something cheap, like a base camp is a pretty decent start. This Ecto, not a bad start. They're RTR, so it's not a lot of choices you have to make. All you have to do is buy a battery and a charger afterwards. That's kind of the easiest thing. The Ecto's not a bad build. Not as much aftermarket, and there's some things I like and some things I don't like as much. Base camp, kind of the same situation.
Good rope.
Rock climbing, rope. Good rope.
Josh, can you get both aluminum axle and rim bundles in the Phoenix Portal Kit?
You can't currently. I only have one of the two. I don't know if I really have a good way to get all of it.
Wait, Chris Maxwell, you used to live in Cypress? Oh, Cypress, Texas.
I was like, dang, that's...
I know. I was like, I want to live in Cypress. I want to go to Cypress. Has anyone ever been to Cypress, the country?
I feel like I should keep this. It's in the box. You never know. You could need these.
Looks like something for Chief to chomp on.
It's put away properly.
Rock crawling, get a Capra. Trail riding, get a base camp for GX4. They use landmarks, but the horse in the corner of pasture does get used quite often.
Ever tell you about the time my dad bought Mexican jumping steers by accident?
That sounds offensive, but like, did they actually jump?
Yeah, they were a big problem. He meant to buy Longhorns, but he accidentally bought Mexican jumping steers.
Can you Google that for me?
You mean that's the actual name?
Yeah.
I mean, they sure jumped.
I was at the man of an hour. I was at the airport in Cyprus. Their army would not let the army get off the plane. It was a whole thing. Crazy. Did I pinch his snip? Did I? This is not live TV. Okay, I want to see it.
So they look like that.
No, I want to see it jump.
Oh, okay.
Why would I want?
So anyway, he brought them home, and then they kept getting out, and we couldn't figure out how or where. So they kept getting like corralled back in, and then we figured out that they were not a regular Longhorn. Fun story. Right?
Wow, the editing of this guy who owns a bunch of steers is really good.
I heard Mexican jumping steers and was 100% prepared for a punchline.
Yeah. Yeah, so make a left at the farm with the Mexican jumping steers to jump in the fence. Lad Ridge RC, did you guys have a nice cruise?
Oh, that's right, they did.
How's the Top Gun radio working out for you? Still nothing.
And still no jumping?
Nope. Well, 4 minutes into an 8-minute video.
The Taylor Swift song with the screaming goats is great. Use the lead for an emergency comp servo power, right?
Oh, one ran into the fence. I ran into the door earlier.
You ran into a door?
On my head.
Where? How?
Walking. Can you read that?
Yeah, absolutely. Let's see.
No one's jumping yet.
Use the lead for an emergency comp servo power. Oh, that would, you know what?
I don't think these were actually.
I need the JST and all that. Yeah, I feel like I could make that happen. Let's see. Early RVO beers? I don't know what that means. Admin and invoicing and watching my favorite RC couple. Might even start on the Phoenix kit today. Wrapped grass. Oh yeah, you're down in down under.
Yeah, he's in
New
Australia.
Zealand? Australia. Let's see. This has got to be the best channel on YouTube.
I wish.
I watch a lot of YouTube.
I wish.
I'm going to disagree.
We had a great cruise. I did, however. Oh no.
Oh, very.
I'm sorry. At least you didn't fall off the boat. Somebody did.
Yeah, he floated around for like
I was like, oh man, that'd be my brother for sure.
he'd fall off the boat.
Yeah, because they were like, oh, he was with his sister at the bar and then left, and they didn't notice he was gone till noon the next day.
Yeah, and you would definitely be like, I don't know where he's at. He's fine.
I had a rough day. Jeep pulled a PO 300 looking like the coil pack drove like a dumpster fire. Anyways, at least my Yeti score works now.
I think the
Used to spend my summers in Hazelwood, Missouri.
Hazel. I don't know that. Must be on the east side.
Yeah.
Googling. What
Somebody said somebody else is hands down the best YouTube channel. They like put the name of the channel.
Yeah. I was like,
no, we're definitely not the best. Name the best.
oh yeah, it's St. Louis.
Zipper Lips FPV, thank you for the $10. Made a big purchase from Vanquish this week. Steve called me to help fix a mistake I made while ordering. Made me glad to support a US-based small company.
Yeah, good deal.
Well, thank you.
Glad that.
Gunner, inappropriate.
No way. No way. Well, I'm glad we.
No, because we always jumping around on topics and we all have a dirty mind. Have dirty minds. Well, if that's what you like for entertainment, you found the right place.
Here's my dilemma now. I know I dropped a screw in here, and I know that it's not spinning because of it, but it's still a good motor. It's never been ran. And if I just throw it in my box, I'll never remember why it doesn't run. I'll put it in something and smoke it. So I either have to throw it away or fix it. Ooh, I have a stack of rare earth.
Nicole and Matt on one channel. Matt and I are like too nice to each other, and like Matt and I actually talk about like things, like food and sports and things like that. So.
Matt doesn't talk about sports.
He talks about sports more than you do.
Well, that is a low bar.
Oh, nice. Putting the straight axle Phoenix together that I got while watching the stream when you had the flash sale. Good work. Nice. Thanks a ton. Gonna try my luck on another Wheel of Fortune bundle.
Nice. God dang it.
He just talks about Formula One.
Formula Nicole watched all the Formula One season with me this year too.
The OnlyFans is a lot better. Ugh.
Come on.
Okay. Gotcha. Oh, there he is. Look at that.
Formula.
What do they say? Say the devil's name.
This is a...
Oh, Zipper Lips FPV got one last week too when you did a flash sale. That was kind of awesome.
It was fun.
Yeah, it was fun.
And then it was a massive issue to try and get everything shipped. And then we're like, let's not do that anymore.
You sound like you got peanut butter stuck to the roof of your mouth. Yeah. Say the devil, speak his name and he shall appear. Thank you. I didn't go for the Wheels of Misfortune because I didn't want to risk orange. I bet they're calling it that on Facebook, the non-irony. Right? Are they?
It's been pretty positive. Like,
really?
There has not been a lot. There was a couple, man, when we first announced it, there was a couple of people who were, I mean, they're kind of always that way. There's a couple of people who really dislike Matt and I. Like, really dislike us. And,
just like Matt.
me, I get, but Matt, no.
I mean, let's be real.
So,
haters gonna hate.
Yeah. Peanut butter and jealous. No. So, well, we're kind of effed here. But
I asked earlier, Jeremy, and got no response.
What?
I have no idea. I'm trying to find it.
I think it was about the second color.
Oh.
And there's definitely some out there, whether or not who doesn't like me? Matt, you know, they used to post a lot on Instagram, kind of tag us both.
No one cares. Who at VP signed my Wheels of Fortune is MP? Michael Pham.
Michael Pham. That's our customer service man.
I didn't do the Wheels of Fortune because I heard they wouldn't be Stork illegal next year. How was your show without Matt?
It was fantastic.
I don't like
So
y'all.
good.
I just been hanging around watching Fools. Perfect.
It all counts the same.
Put a tag on the wires with a warning note.
I know.
Have you ever done deep sea fishing? Yes, he has.
Yeah, quite a bit.
They got to do one on their cruise. Awesome.
Yep. My family, we grew up, we fish a lot. And then anytime I go back home, like we fish. Then like
You guys went down to New Orleans.
yep, I
and
fished
did
off.
a-
I fished off of New Orleans and a lot out of Florida,
yeah.
and then Mississippi as well. And where else?
Where does Matt get styrene?
Never on the West Coast. What?
Where does Matt get styrene?
Oh, Styrene headquarters. No, local plastic suppliers. Like mine out here is called Professional Plastics. If you just look for like plastic supply like in your area, you can probably go get a 4x8 sheet for like $30. Johnson Industrial. Johnson. There you go.
Who picked the Vanquish wheel side? Dun MZ?
What? Signed. That's probably not what it said, because there's nobody that would be anything like that. Daniel, maybe? Like, or Danny. It's Danny, which is also is Daniel.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's Danny. So Tap Plastics. Yeah, we have Tap Plastics out here too. They're a little bit more expensive, but
Anyone
still
remember
good.
the train car full of styrene in SoCal that was almost ready to burst?
What?
Does it expand? It must in the heat.
I don't know. Blow the screw out with compressed air. Yeah, that's a possibility. Probably the best route. I'll just set it somewhere and okay. Oh yeah.
Fresca, Danny?
Fresca? I haven't heard of Fresca in a. My grandparents always had Fresca.
Oh, the thermal temps were crazy, so it must just
Oh,
get
no.
really hot, must absorb heat or
How
something.
about a Fresca, Danny? What is that from? Ocean's 11 or 12?
Hello from South Carolina. Oh, they almost had to evacuate?
From Styrene?
Ooh, David Ferris, that's pretty. Plink rings on bullies with gray inner rings.
That was definitely Brandon. I guarantee it was Brandon. Oh, it's
It
from
was.
Caddyshack. Okay. Yeah. Brandon is the only one who well, probably not the only one, but one of the only people that use Plink. Moose Jaw might have as well.
Paul, you guys didn't have Fresca back in the day? We always had Fresca. Yeah, it is like bubbly. Just like bubbly. Oh, yeah. Not a 7-Up, not a Bubble Up, a fucking Fresca. My mom drank Fresca. Yeah, I remember we used to have it.
Your mom went to college.
I say that all the time. It makes Josh laugh so hard. And it's,
I say it at work all the time to people.
And no one
They're like,
laughs.
what?
but I say it and like he will straight up start laughing like crazy. And I'm like,
Your mom went to college. I don't know why I think that line's so funny.
neither of our moms went to college? I don't know.
My mom went to college.
Oh, yeah. Did she?
Yeah,
I mean, she's smart enough to.
she did. Yeah. But I don't know. I think it's mainly because I feel like Kip most of the time, and I can just see like,
And then I
and I feel like I'm at work and someone says something, and I literally lean from my computer and like, your mom went to college.
Yeah.
And then I just go back to work.
Jeremiah Salberg, thank you for the $5. I got in on the first wave of the Wheel of Fortune and happy with what I got. When you go fishing, go back home. Does your dad still use homemade dynamite?
He probably will use it less around me these days than he used to. But, you know, that was when it was mainly around, right before the removal of the barn. is when I had said out loud to him, "This is my least favorite of your hobbies."
No, there was one time we were sitting in the downstairs in the sunroom, and we heard it was like 1 a.m, and we heard like a boom, and it echoes through the whole cove. And Josh was like, "God damn it, Dad!" I was like, "Whoopsie." Is it true that some people sand their Vanquish axles to slide better on rocks?
I mean, I think I've seen people do it before, but it's not something I would say is common. What?
Why are the Phoenix foams harder than cement?
Because I like stiff foams, and I think that they work best.
And he makes them.
And
so.
I got a hand
it.
in choosing them. So there you go. Stiff foams are better. Soft foams suck because they give you no sidewall support. And I'm sticking to it. Speaking of, I should change wheels and tires on this.
How
I
about
wonder which ones I have here.
waxing axles?
Wax on.
Use some anti-foams.
No, not a fan.
Don't we all prefer?
What?
What? Oh, somebody just said it.
Yes.
What was the other limited color besides purple in the last wheel?
Not saying. Wait until people post them. What's up?
Scott Quick, nothing against you. Please ask questions in the future. If we're snarky about your question, we're just trying to make content.
I'm just snarky.
Yeah.
I'm just a snarky.
We're just trying to be funny.
Snarky.
We love you.
I mean, I don't really know you yet.
New tires, things you. Not a fan. I bet people flex seal their axles.
Oh, I tried to buy this car last week that was in the TRX4 group. And this guy, he lived in Houston. And I think he must have like left the vehicle outside after driving in the ocean. And it was just rusted.
Wow,
And it didn't,
that's impressive.
It like the transmission wasn't working. It was making this like sound. And I posted in his there was a bunch of comments. I posted, I was like, "Hey, you interested in selling?" And he like he didn't respond. And so I messaged him personally and he wouldn't sell it. I was like, "Oh."
Because he's
I almost would have just
normal.
Traded him a new one. Not a new one, but like a decent one. Just
for the content?
Just for the chance.
I know. Sometimes it's exhausting to make content for you fuckfaces.
It was so fun. I was like, this would be awesome. I was like, maybe I'll just restore it half down the middle. Just like restore this half.
Ooh, that'd be cool. Scale points.
Scale point. Oh my. I could not believe how rusty it was. Like,
wait.
It looked fake. It looked like it was just, I couldn't believe it.
Yeah, a two-face one. That would be cool.
Baby, don't hurt me.
Baby, don't hurt
Oh, Gunner, what is love? Baby.
Pilot Ryan Media, thank you for the $10.
Oh,
Use one of your multiple sets of deep woods.
Hard pass.
I'm putting that in my bio. Nicole called me a fuckface once. Hot Boy Racing, thanks for... Well, I flex sealed my axles, and after that, I sold it to some fool on the internet. I wish that you were the guy. I wish that the guy would show his face here. I don't think he will. I couldn't believe how he didn't understand what was wrong with it. We do not live by the beach. You would think we would.
No, not everywhere in California.
You think you think as a Kansas, Missouri girl coming out to California, like, I'm gonna live next to the beach. Guess what? You don't. Tons of places in California. Greetings from 30,000 feet above Fargo. Where are the robots?
The robots are right over here. Tom Havel, what's going on, Mr. Sourdough?
I like that.
I got some crawlers I could put on there.
That TRX4 would have been perfect for Matt's What's on the Bench infomercial.
His infomercial.
If you do that, I will kill you. Like, exactly.
That is toxic.
Somebody said exactly. That's funny. Oh, has a strong scent to it, doesn't it?
The dry shampoo?
Yeah.
Yeah, it does. It's your fault.
I know. I sprayed him with dry shampoo. Super chat's gonna come rolling in if y'all brawl. Well, I can't even get my dry shampoo anymore because I think there's benzene in it. So
Let me put that over there.
Josh is like the cat, just spray him with something when he's bad. Oh, I do. I do. On the regular. No, I sprayed him because he was being stupid. I don't remember why I sprayed you.
Because you were gonna smell Proline tires.
Oh yeah, that's why. Wait, am I Ground Fox B2? You gonna do a Ground Fox BP build?
Yes, I just need to get to it.
I'll go through and chuck my 10-2 in the ocean if you want to buy it, Josh. I mean, seriously, he needs it, so may as well ruin your truck and sell it to Josh.
Chuck that bitch in the ocean. It was just so good because it was organic. Like, he really destroyed that truck like that.
Thank you, Mike J. For the newer folks, Josh got sprayed over a Proline tire fiasco from a year or so ago.
Oh, there's I wonder if they're live.
What?
You
want to do a hard body JKU?
Hard body JK? No. I could.
Is each Vanquish mold of the parts tree a one-time use?
I don't know what that means. Sorry.
You only use them once?
The mold? No. The mold gets used over and over for sure.
Mark Santa Maria went to Traxxas HQ and tried to buy the Earth Roamer.
Nice.
Traxxas is an Earth Roamer?
Matt built one and then sent it back to Traxxas.
Oh, well, that was nice, Matt.
Let's see.
It's rough, man. Super rough. You want this JKU. It has no axles.
Just double checking. If anybody is interested in some 2.2 wheels, some clear KMC machetes went on the site today. So I don't know how many sets, but there should be some in case you're interested. Maybe there was more colors too, but
have you tried the 3D printed inserts?
2.2. Yeah, I have some of the initial anti-foams. Some of the initial anti-foams I had with some of the tuning rods. Yes. I still prefer foam.
Kevin Klein wants to know, will there be an STX24 Ripper cage available on Shapeways?
No. Nope. I'm still looking for wheels.
Doesn't Jeff make a 24?
Yeah, you can get the Baby Shark, Micro Shark, not Baby Shark.
Is that on
Shapeways?
Yeah.
The Rex Racer.
You two already it. Okay. Really? One-time use is usually used in the automotive industry and mainly applies to Loctite bolts. That's Josh pictures of the wife's 2-day color project. Oh God.
Is that hair?
It must be.
Oh, it's like, is this hair talk?
I probably would appreciate a good color correction. His wife must do hair.
Oh, God, yeah.
Oof, that's rough. Micro shark. Do 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 do.
My problem is that I have so many sets of wheels in here that would clash so
Nobody
badly
wants to hear that.
with yellow. Like,
no one wants to hear you
one,
say it.
they're like red, so it'd be ketchup and mustard, or orange, which would be maybe not the worst. The black ones are my good KMC Enduros, and I don't want to use those.
Instructor. Oh my god. I can't even imagine. Matt is a delightful cinnamon roll.
What? Oh, Alex said that. Okay, that makes more nonsense. Since it was nonsense, but then it's Alex, so brings it all back to
Do
you.
you suggest for a sub 5-pound rig LCG build?
Mine is sub 5 pounds, and I think I've got softs front and rear on mine. Yeah.
Mike Chase has shot a set of Phoenix stock wheels you can have.
I think I'm just gonna mount up these.
Yeah, exactly. What a problem to have.
It's just gonna be an ugly combo, but I'm just gonna mount these on it because they have good foams and everything already.
Eddie, will Trexas ever put the come hither body system under our beloved 79 Blazers and Broncos? Get that in there for us, Josh, old buddy. What's that?
So they've got these body mounts where you like reach underneath and like.
Okay.
So.
And then what?
That you click and it like pops it loose.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
But I get what he's saying. Okay.
That was a joke that started a while ago on Matt and I's live stream.
Yeah, you could use different wheels. You can only see one side of the car at one time.
They match, but they clash, I feel.
Do you ever watch the YouTube channel Flex Rocks and Rollovers?
Yes.
G-spot body mount. Thank you. What's your favorite phone? Alex's hair's almost at a man bun length. My idea would be not to put it in a man bun.
I feel like I could almost get mine into a very small ponytail.
What's your favorite foam?
Lil Nova. Probably the medium because it's the one that soft. No, it'd be the soft because I use that no matter what. Yeah, I'll normally use it in the front, but then on like my light trucks, I use it on both. Okay. Get these stock element ones off.
Brown body with yellow and red rims and call it the hot dog. That's cute. I like that. I like it. Are the VXT2 your favorite comp tire?
Right now, it's what I'm having good luck with them. So right now, that's what I'm sticking with.
Do you run undersized foams?
No, I usually run full size or oversize. I don't really ever run under, unless I'm using single stage, which, like in some of the 2.2 stuff I've done, and when I'm using a single stage closed cell.
Brass wool weights, front and rear or just rear? Need to order for my Phoenix.
Be front or rear or just front, not just rear.
Well, he probably said it right. I just.
Just front. I don't really ever run a rear. I don't think not never, but rarely ever have I added weight to the rear.
Have you tried the heavy weight foams from Crawler Innovations? I've been slowly switching to those for more support.
Yeah. Yes, I have those in a handful of trucks, but my trucks are generally on the lighter side. I don't like heavy trucks. I don't add a lot of weight.
Yeah, like he said, probably doesn't it have to do with where you're running as well?
What foams you use?
Yeah.
It can depend on your driving style and things like that. But
are the optional extended VS410 aluminum shock towers intended for the 100mm shocks, or just lower the ride height with 90s? What is the height difference?
6 millimeters difference, and then from there it's kind of up to you, like
personal preference.
Yeah, it's just a tuning thing. We don't run them. I don't run them often or ever really because I like the VS410 Pro body, so I often still run that body.
Sounds like
And
a
they don't
personal
work with that?
preference to me, doesn't it?
That's all personal preference.
What size little Nova do you recommend for VP Falcons?
I think I've got the 4.5s with an extra disc on it.
And F10 brass knuckles from Vanquish. Maybe any thoughts on the FIAF span knuckles?
Yeah, maybe.
Do crawler innovations even make foams that'll fit the VTX too?
Yes. The regular 4.75 ones. And if you wanted a little more support, you could run an extra tuning disc. But
Has anyone ever tried the crazy crawler foam system?
I have not tried those.
What's the smallest U2 tire?
The RC 4-wheel drive most recently released. It's only 3.8 inches tall.
Josh, any ideas for mounting an RC 4-wheel drive Mojave body on the VF410 straight axle?
Shrink RC. SHRINK on Instagram. They have direct body mounting for that, I believe. And so
75 cents, they don't fit, brother.
I think he meant 4.75 because the 4 is on the $ on a keyboard.
Oh. Why are Vanquish tire? Oh, Lacos is waiting for 2.9 foams.
2.9 foams. Oh. Hammer? No. SCX3. 6, whatever it is. Okay. There's that. I still have to do
Going to be putting the Vanquish YFT axles I got for Christmas together tomorrow. It's not Christmas yet. With the incision lockers, any tips?
which ones is he putting together?
Vanquish YFT? Rift, maybe?
Rift, yes, exactly. No, it's pretty much a bolt together situation.
I put 3D printed foam tire inserts from a lightweight TPU. You can adjust how squishy they are and in what areas.
Yeah, it's kind of, the whole 3D printed tire foam thing that's been around for a while. There was a guy on YouTube who had been posting on it for a while. I actually drew some and printed some myself, like quite a while before, 4, 5, 6 months before. And I didn't really care for it then. I tried theirs, still didn't care for it. I don't like the voids in the sidewall. It's just not my thing.
Did you see RC 4-wheel drive's new commercial today?
No.
Why do they do that to themselves?
I did not.
They made a commercial.
Oh, they've made a couple. Oh,
For
we
what?
grab that right there?
This?
Yeah.
Hey, I think that
Guess who still made the RC 4-wheel drive Christmas card list?
does that have our address on it?
No, shop.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I still got a Christmas card and an ornament. So I got the RC 4-wheel drive Christmas card. They do a very nice Christmas card every year. Like it's
awesome.
got nice artwork and things like that. I feel like they should spend some of that time.
Even got called out on VP tire size by Sorka.
Oh, they were just, talk. Like I said, elevation, latitude, longitude, it can all affect it.
Oh my god, were you really fighting them on the Sorka rules? Were you really fighting them on Sorka? Well, I'm the king of this sport and I don't do that.
I did not at all. I brought up some questions. I got the ornament. It's got the.
That is so cute. I love it.
Very nice. They do a great job with this stuff.
Yeah, they do. Thinking of getting a Futaba 4 GRS? Thoughts on stick ground transmitter?
It's not something that I find that I need for anything. So I wouldn't buy one for myself because I feel like I'm better with a pistol grip now than I ever was at stick radio.
Won't a pistol grip one take you further? No, somebody won nationals on a stick one year.
More than once.
Yeah.
Oh, there's people who are really good. For sure. Yeah, John Hall won with stick radio. Back in the day, there was more people as well. Yeah.
I don't think that. Do you think they outsourced the? I don't think so. The cards.
The artwork? I don't know. I mean,
Ryan thinks so.
it's good artwork. I don't know.
Josh,
They've got a full graphics team, so
it looks really good.
I'm guessing they did it. But yeah.
Josh, I work as a security guard at a place that stores bobcats. Last year, we had a prototype all-electric bobcat.
Ooh.
Nice.
I don't know. I feel like for construction equipment, you need that like can work all day.
This is the best question ever. Josh, how do you clean your tires after you get back from a run?
Simple green spray and an air compressor. I just simple green them and then air compress. I'll do the whole truck though. And then just that is about the extent of how I will clean my trucks.
When will a video about your MOA come out and a controller setup?
After the new year for sure. Matt and I are
It
releasing.
rivals their patina paint job.
Yeah, it does. It does for sure. So,
Josh, how about an airplane on Black Friday? We don't have any Hondas to run into. Any ideas?
I mean, Hondas are everywhere, and technically that was a quadcopter. So, there you go.
You're the worst. Are we done?
Your cat thinks you're done.
Chief.
So, will you make me a coffee?
Mm.
And if you want to be done, you can be.
Yes. Yes, he sprays and blows his tires. Thoughts on Benedict Harry axles?
Never heard of such a thing. Just Simple Green sounds like Matt is sending you a gift. Yeah, Just Simple Green.
Was there an acronym when you guys released 850 brass SLW hubs? Why?
Because SLW, when it was released, stood for super lightweight.
Okay.
So then when we released brass heavy ones, it's the exact opposite. Where it's like, we're really going to release brass versions of these. We're like, hey, everybody just knows they're called SLW. So like, no one knows what that stands for anymore. We talk about like, do we call them SHW? Like no one's going to know what that means. And they're like, yeah, just roll with it.
Yeah. What you doing, little buddy?
What's up, GV?
He's like, I'm done. I'm ready for you to be done.
What's up, Boba? Good boy. Good boy.
Thoughts on a servo and axle versus servo behind axle?
I mean, getting that weight lower, I'd rather put it behind the axle rather than on top of it, as long as you have the clearance.
Oh, I thought it was 6-lug wheel this whole time. Learned something new.
See, exactly. Yeah, no, super lightweight. Came from the comp days when we had the SLW wheels and SLW hubs. So, because at the time there was nothing, like when they were released, it changed everything with how light that 2.2 wheel was for competition.
Is there such a thing as IFR for the 2.2 wheels?
I mean, there may be soon. The SLWs the 2.2 machetes that went up today may be IFR ready.
He quit with the quads after he hit my Honda.
I didn't quit. I still have my FPV quads and my Fat Sharks and stuff, but I'm just really, really bad at it. Like really bad.
Really bad. Like he hit my house one time.
That was not an FPV quad. I honestly, I like the Delta Wing stuff better. I just kind of like soaring, I guess. I don't like the freestyle stuff I thought was super fun and cool to watch. But then I tried doing even the most basic stuff and I was just like, makes me a little sick. So I was just like, I kind of just like the soaring around part. It makes me not so queasy.
I didn't quit. I just didn't want to do it anymore. Yeah, exactly. Thank you.
I just didn't prioritize it as much.
You can quit things, Josh. It's fine.
I didn't quit. I still have them. I could go do it. I think it's cool.
We have quads for sale.
What's up, Bubba?
He's done. baby steps. Yeah, you don't have time for another hobby. I'm sorry. We just don't have time.
Good boy. You good boy. You good boy.
Yeah. Josh, the all-electric Bobcat weighed more than a diesel-powered counterpart.
Yeah, but how long could it run?
Same here.
3
Stripped
hours,
all the
4
FPV
hours?
gear out of my quads and put it in my boats and cars. 6x6 or 4x4, which is more capable? I think a Goblin chassis would be my next build.
I mean, I still think 4x4 is more capable in most like any sort of competition scene, because just trying to navigate a 6x6 through tight comp courses are not gonna.
I'm drinking tap water. I just put it in my bottle. Hi, Bobby. Any thoughts on the deluxe Fab Shocks considering a set for the Capra?
They're nice. I've got them on both my comp trucks.
Okay, you guys are letting the like button make you look like sissies, says Phoenix.
Good boy. Phoenix. Good boy.
Where does the measurement come from when buying hub sizes?
So it stands for.
Oh, my love. You're just throwing hair everywhere.
Ugh. So you've got.
Where are you going?
Quick. Let's see. So it's from. Let me get this. Trying to remember. So if you take your calipers and you set it to inches, and you go from the back side to the mounting hub face, you will get 2.5 or 2.25, which this is a 225 hub. Then the next size up is a 350 hub.
Alex said, I like cats.
350. So
What is that, Chiefy?
then you can guess the next one is 475, 600. Each one goes up 0.125 inches, so an eighth of an inch. So every hub size you go up, you will gain a quarter inch total in width. That's all it means. 0.225 inches, 0.350 inches, 0.475 inches, so on and so forth.
What? Still using inches? Alex said, I like cats, and Phoenix said, I like boobs. Yeah.
I mean,
Always wondered that. Thank you.
so yeah, straight from an engineer. Exactly. There you go. Now you know.
Now you know.
Cat tried to focus on the cat. Camera tried to focus on the cat's face. That sounds about right. What's a good start for getting into the super class? Oof.
Oh, yeah, I have to make you a coffee.
Yeah. I don't have a good answer on the super class thing. That's just kind of like there's the deluxe one. They've got a super kit. That's what I would buy, but it's expensive. Beyond that, you can buy super bullies, but there isn't any other thing that's like a super base. Knowing is half the battle. Exactly. There's two types of countries: those that use the metric system and those that have been to the moon. That's what Jim says at work, or Ripper Machinist. And then Brandon and I are over there with our metric, and I prefer the metric system. I'm just saying. But yeah, there's my demonstration. There's my demonstration of hub sizes. Thank you for welcome to my TED Talk. Freedom. I have to program in inches, which I hate. Hate it. Can you show on the stream the Sporty build? Yeah, sure can. Let's. Hold on. Let me put some shit away. So this is the Sporty build. I guess I could take the body off to show you a little bit under it. Scott O'Blander, thank you, sir. The incision hub screws are 256 and use a 564 hex driver. Someone was trying to convince me they used a 2.0 driver. That's because that is the same size. Like 564s and 2 millimeters are basically interchangeable. What, Bubba? That's like, we don't even sell a 564 driver because it is the same. So, there you go. What about the what's above the Brondo Bronco? Something. So anyway, this is the Deluxe Fab Sporty. This is the Asylum chassis. This is their full kit. So I bought this thing complete from them. It's got plastic axial capras, and mine has the SSD brass knuckles. I bought these separately. But I bought the weight hangers for these wheels, which they call the loaded dice wheels. Chassis super adjustable. Like, you can adjust the shock tower height by adjusting the screws back here. So you can see there's 3 holes. They go up or down. Then this whole thing can actually go in and out as well with different settings. Pretty rad. So it's a hell of a truck. It's got, well, the battery's installed in it right there. See on the front axle? Right there. So, and I mean, that's the, hi, Bubba. Come on. Hi. What's up? Vented or not vented? Well, you don't really have an option with these because there's no inner barrel to the wheel. So, well, and with my normal trucks, always vented anyway. Thank you.
Nice.
Yeah, perfect. So 450 milliamp. This I believe is a 650, but yeah, 450 is the common one. When do we see videos with the robots? Soon. I missed nationals from being sick and, you know, with the thing we must not say. Chief. No. There you go. Ibex G8 or Predator. These are the G8. Yeah, these are the G8. You got a decent robot group there. It used to be. Anymore, I don't believe so. So I have to go play with my robots by myself. Josh, can you give a visual on the Sorka rectangle measurements rule? Ooh, a visual? I mean, I guess I could pull it up, but yeah, like. Have I driven it yet? Not outside. So yeah. But this is the axial hardline body. If you you guys that don't remember, this is the body that initially came on the axial XR10. Electronics that are in this, it's got a Holmes Hobby Crawlmaster Magnum stubby with a Holmes BR Mini ESC, a Castle BEC. This is the Shifts RC GT3 servo. See, it's that crazy lasered all over servo from Shifts there. They're pretty dirt simple. The Brondo theme would be good. I did the Brondo on that one. I mean, I could do it again, I guess, but, or I should say, I could have it done again, I guess. Let's see. Your truck looks bad and you should feel bad. Thanks, Alex. Weight in the Sporty? You know what? I don't know that. So we can find out. I'm guessing it's for 4 pounds, six. No, maybe 4 pounds, 10 ounces, my guess. So, tear, 0, because it's got the added tungsten up front. It is 4 pounds, 6.8 ounces. So, right where I thought. Right around there. Please make me a coffee. Gets whatever that is. It is it's a iced coffee. An espresso and iced coffee. It's very good. With or without battery. That's with battery. This thing is completely RTR right now. I could plug it in and turn my radio on and drive it. So, yep. The only thing it doesn't have is paint. So, however much a full can of paint weighs, that's about what I would use. So, front axle is probably 3 pounds. I feel bad for that plastic housing. I know what you mean, Tom. I'm right there with you because pretty much all the weight of this truck is in this front axle with those tungsten slugs. So you can see how they hang inside of the diameter of the wheel because these wheels are like dished out on the inside. So put a scale paint job on it. Shh, shh. I might just run stickers. Are those pin tires or trenchers? Saying trenchers aren't pin tires is crazy talk. I mean, I don't care if they ban them or not. I just said no pin tires. I'm like, well, trencher's a pin tire. At least your shocks are hidden. Yeah, they don't come through the body. It's scale. Does this technically meet Sorka? I feel like it does. Can I technically run this in class 3? I'm going to have to look. No, it has bolt-on weights. Bolt-on weights. You can't use that. High racks are more pin tire-ish. That is the craziest thing you've ever said, Steve D. And I don't know you that well, but I can assure you that's crazy talk. Josh arguing this is a class. Paint the word scale. Build a set of class 0 BFG crawlers on 2.2s for the 118 Capra. I mean, I guess you could. I don't want to build tires for it, though. And I'm changing that into a hard body Jeep. And so, I hate building tires. I hate it. Done it. I just hate it. I did it for one of Matt and I's challenges. What did I do it for? The Ultra Fusion. That I took because I wanted. Did we use short course tires? Yeah, we used short course tires, and I took 2.2 high raxes, and I cut sidewalls out of one tire and put it in there, and then another one to make it a short course. Can't remember how it went exactly. I have to go back and watch it. So, paint it like a fish. That would be more scale. A Carpy paint job. Wow, $1,000 without electronics. Yeah, that sounds about like what I was at, something like that. Yeah, it's nice stuff though. It's got a nice little machined transmission in there. It's got metal drive shafts. It's all the axle parts. Nice shocks. But yeah, it adds up. So, paint it spastics chrome. I don't think that's how you spelled spastics, Ben. But Spastic is the un-PC word they used to call hyperactive kids. So digging the Sporty for sure. It's so cool. I just love looking at it. It's such a nice little put together thing. And yeah, and the guys that own Deluxe now have really polished up things. That was the thing before. It was a little less polished. This is a much more polished product. They did a good job. Why aren't you allowed to say the thing? That's that. The people, yeah, it's just like a whole. It used to be more of a thing. Anymore, it's not. But like at the beginning, you get video demonetized and stuff. I can't believe you're not running the Lloyd on it. I think I could fit this whole thing inside of a Lloyd body, just like and cover the whole thing, and still have a lot in the front left. So yeah, yeah, this side of the hobby is definitely the area that has needed a little bit of saving, and they did a good job and are doing a good job with it. So those guys over there are doing good things, and I think this truck is super rad. And I've got the Pro as well. It still needs a little bit of work. I still need to finish the wiring on it and the body panels. But other than that, the Pro, I mean, that's the one that's really like, if you like belly draggers and stuff now, like you think you have a Capra that performs well and things like that. It's like, yeah, it's cool. And you got a body that you probably cut the crap out of and fit. It's like, okay. But while you're at it, why don't you just build one that would like actually do things wild? Like, just get a Sporty. Like, unless you're going to build like a scale rig that's like even somewhat scale, like just get a Sporty and make it actually capable. Like, those things will do wild stuff. And then if you want to just go like make those cars even look like silly toys, then you get a Pro truck with the, built MOA axles. Create the control you have of a front and rear MOA truck is a different world. Like the things you can make these things do will blow your mind. That's what I needed to do. I needed to get larger heat shrink. Write that down. Where'd my dry erase marker go? I'll use the blue. Large heat shrink for Pro. Done. Can you go forwards and backwards with the front and rear motors at the same time? Yep, you can. You can turn them opposite directions if you like. Dry erase, what happened to the new fancy pen? The new fancy pen is right here. This is the TWSBI 580 Diamond, in case you were wondering. But I have a dry erase board in front of me here for little things. Not everything is worthy of the fountain pen coming out. So, just gotta make sure the time's right. You running the Holmes 380 revolvers and deluxe suppressor ESC in the MOI? No. Crawlmaster stubbies and Crawlmaster V2s. So not Crawlmaster V2s, BR Minis. Yes. So, JJ Rutton is your man at JJ, are you at Deluxe? I see your avatar now. I didn't notice that. I guess I should have. Oh. I see you in here. I never put those two things together. I'm not super observant. Why brushed over brushless for those rigs? Startup is obviously very important for these trucks. They're very slow. Now, there are little brushless setups you can do. But for example, if you do have the revolver, like back in the day, we used to use revolvers in like clawed axles. But the problem is the revolver, the outside of the motor spins. And if you have one of those revolvers, go take and put your finger on it. You can stop the motors. Like, and if you're rock crawling, these motors will get beat up. So like if you come down off a rock and you put your motor on it, like it'll spin a little bit. It'll have some drag. You can go power through, but you can slow them down. Josh is molesting that truck. I can't blame him. That's funny. So, this truck is super rad too. Like, I love the Sporty. I think it's a cool truck. And it's like the logical step for you guys that are like into building super capable trucks now. But you, like, if you want to make an even more super capable truck, go that way. And then if you really want to see, you really want to see something pretty wild, then you can get MOA. And that is what's... your rear axle is narrower than your front. It's broken. I've seen that a number of times. People are like, this axle's narrower than the rear. I think it's off. My hubs are wrong. It's like, no, that was on purpose. Fabin 801 is going to build a 1-to-1 MOA crawler. I saw him post that yesterday. And that was, he posted up his gear. Fabin 801 is a company out of Utah, and they build these rad little rock buggies, full-size regular rock buggies that you sit in and can drive in, have an actual motor. But now he's looking at building an actual electric MOA style, so gearbox with a motor on each axle. It's going to be cool. I've had his website open on my phone for months.
What?
Not to buy a regular
You
rock
had a
crawler.
tab open for months?
Yes.
One tab. Wow, you yell at me for having 100.
I have 9 tabs open, but he's got one chassis that he calls the Atom Bot, and it is super cool. And I've wanted to build a, well, I think he actually renamed it recently, but I still have it. I still have the website open. I think he renamed it recently, and I want to build a little version of it. His name is, oh God, someone help me. Thomas something. And he's an actual RC guy as well, RC crawler. He was down at Nationals. I missed him down there, but so yeah, it's gonna be sweet. Thoughts on the revolver tires? Am I unaware of them? I don't know them. Are you sure that you sure it's not a different name? You won't buy it for a tax write-off just out of the YouTube name on the side? I know. Motor in wheel. I don't think that I've seen it. Do they run a planetary? Who's making these? I wish I didn't see that Sporty. The Rock Lizard gets down for sure. Oh, his full... I don't love the Rock Lizard chassis as much as his other ones. But like the Atom Bot one, I think has got a really great style. That's the one I really like. The Rock Lizard is very straight as strong. They're like an e-bike wheel. Interesting. I'd have to see it. I mean, it's obvious. It's been thought about and talked about, and we've seen it a bunch of times on RC Crawler in the past. And the problem was always like, you still need about the same size motor, but in all corners. You can't use half the size of the motor, because a lot of times, like this motor, it needs all its power just for one tire. Like you're hanging on something and it's all on one. So you still kind of need the same size motors, and then you need enough gear reduction. I don't know. I'm not saying it's not possible. I'm sure it could make a bad, because you can get rid of so much here. You know, you could do it. Who remembers Paulson axles? Paullson, Paulson axles. And who can remember what diff they used. There you go. How about that? Just an brain fart question. What is the body on a Pro or Ultra, Scout or Bronco? It is Scout 800-esque. We ran into 3rd gen Polsons in Utah. What? I do. Associated something. Yep. So back in the day when we had we had way limited access to good art, like crawling parts were not a thing. We had to make everything or like repurpose mini monster truck axles like the Tamiya TLT, TXTs, and Claudes, all of them. So they were this bent aluminum bracket that went up and then in and flat. And it took an associated, I think it was a TC4 axle diff, and it bolted to the bottom side of that plate. But it was up above the center line. And then it had dog bones that went out to hub carriers on the outside, and that's where your knuckles were. So it had like a bridge style effect. It went up and then back down. And it gave you a bunch of clearance, but you had like dog bones that hung out, kind of just out in the open. Just out there. Other problem is that, big reason that IFS sucks for this type of stuff, and I'll stand by that, is that you only get so much angle. And most of that, if not all of that, is because of the limitation of the axle joint. You only get 50 degrees. Well, when you start using 20 degrees of that to then compensate for the angle that goes from your center diff down, then when you steer, you only have 30 degrees left. So, and most of these joints were not getting anywhere close to 50 degrees. So the steering on them was terrible. The joints were weak. You'd break shafts. It was a pain in the butt. But still, my buddy had a DMG chassis crawler and Polson axles back in 2010, 2011. I wonder if did he get the whole thing from DMG? Because I remember when Jerry had that truck and competed with that in like 2009 or so. Maybe 9 or 10, somewhere in there. But Jerry, the DMG, when I first moved to Kansas City in 2006, I started crawling with KCRC back then. And I didn't know anything. I was pretty, other than forum stuff, I had never competed, done anything like that. So I went there and I would build a new truck and go and compete and get dead last. And then rather than just like tune my truck or build something, I'd build a completely new truck and I'd go back and I'd compete again. And I would get dead last again because it was an untested, untuned, completely new. Because I was working for a company back then, TCS Crawlers. So I had access to parts. I just didn't have access to the smarts to not build a new truck every comp. And it was an absolute nightmare. And then that was my first year of full competition with 2007. And then in 2008, I was just like, okay. The Axial AX10 came out in October of 2007. So 2008, over that winter, I was like, okay, I'm going to build a comp truck and I'm going to keep it together the entire year. It's going to be my comp truck. I'll build other cars and have fun with that. But comp trucks, it's staying together. And I remember I won that season the last gate of the last course of the year. And it was so tight. And then 2008 was the first year I went to MOA axles. And I killed it. And just, in my local scene, I did very well until we stopped. Notes from my diary. Baller, shut your mouth. Explained airsoft BBs. Oh, man. For those that don't know, back in the day, again, when we didn't have any parts, our tires we didn't have foams that were worth a crap at all. So we would take our tires and we're like, okay, we're going to fill them with airsoft BBs, because we used to use regular metal BBs for the weight and the low center. But the problem is that they were heavy and all that, and they added that support, but they were so heavy, and then they didn't give you any support up high at all. So it was terrible because you need decent support. So we're like, okay, we're going to use airsoft BBs because they're a little bit lighter, but they'll still conform, when they get compressed, and the weight isn't as much of a penalty, because even then we learned that adding a ton of weight was not the way to go. But then you would cut your tire and you would spill airsoft BBs everywhere. I ran an AX10 on an SWX until the XR10 release. So the chassis I ran in 2008 was a chassis I designed, and it was called the hybrid chassis. And I wanted before the SWX came out, there was the SW. Well, there was the SW, then there was the SW2 and the SW3. And I wanted an SW3, but they're super hard to get. So I just designed my own and had it machined and the whole deal. So that was my chassis that whole year, was the hybrid chassis. I think I made 20 of them and sold them. It was kind of a big deal. And so it takes a while to learn how to tune a chat. It does. Bender, the man, the myth, the legend, right? And SW, so like the SWX chassis was sold under the Axial name. And it was right when Bender was one of the first guys that came from the forum side, had some line of products and things like that. And then he got a job with the big guys. Like he went to Axial. He moved from Colorado to California to work for Axial. And Axial was still a new company back then. They had the AX10, which was a hit, but they were still pretty new. But he moved out there and he released the SWX. And he had, like I said, the SW first, then the SW2, SW3. But SW stood for Shaggin' Wagon. The first one was actually just called the Shaggin' Wagon. Then he came out with the SW2 rather than calling it the Shaggin' Wagon V2. So yeah, there you go. Mine was a bandsaw copy. I was Poe. So yeah, it was funny. Axial had, the Shaggin' Wagon X chassis. Little did they know. Goat tires versus 2.2 ruptures. I've actually never ran 2.2 ruptures. And this is the first set of goat tires I've ever had. So I can't tell you. I know that the goat tires, they changed the compound to a better compound than the very first ones that were out several years ago. And I'm told that these are now a much more reasonable and competitive tire. So what a great story. I'm not sure if that was sarcastic or not, but what's a rupture? Is it a pin? It's a copy. It's a knockoff tire of the original Hot Body Rovers, which so are these. But Hot Bodies is not around anymore. So what are you going to say? That's the whole Hot Bodies HPI drama. What a crazy deal. Hey, Nicole. Is the iced coffee decaf?
No.
Oh, okay.
What are you talking about?
I thought you...
Why would it be decaf?
I thought you were going to make me a decaf coffee earlier, and I just realized I drank a whole iced coffee. That's probably not decaf.
Why wouldn't you ask for a decaf coffee?
Because I thought it was nighttime, and you...
I don't know what you do.
Guess
Where do you live?
I'm going to be up all night now. It's okay. I've got stuff to do.
Ask them what the best white elephant gift you can get.
Oh, yeah. We need a $50 white elephant gift. Who has good suggestions of something we can go locally buy
I don't want
tomorrow?
$50.
It's a $50 trade.
Yeah, but I'm not spending $50 on
It could be not $50 as long as it's good. And it's got to be low. I have to be able to go get it tomorrow easily. Not ordering, no Amazon. We have the party tomorrow. A butt plug, a ball gag. Whoa.
An actual white elephant gift.
Yeah.
Not like
Fanny pack?
maybe
Ooh.
we might not know everyone.
We don't know all these people.
So.
We only know a small number of them. The 3D printed dong. What if we just put a bag of them together? Here's a bag of. You asked. Not sorry. Light bright subscription.
What?
COVID test. Bob Ross Chia Pet? That's not a bad one. Mini waffle maker. I love waffles. Love waffles. The wife asked if you would take the head off of the mini dog or my hat. Any OnlyFans sub for a month at random. Comp stance, thrift store, flea market, metalwork. Ooh.
What'd they say?
Thrift store or flea market artwork. Do we have any of those around here?
Oh yeah. Flea markets?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, well, flea market,
Or
but they have to be
thrift stores? Yeah, of course.
Go find some art, like a nice painting. Give them your hat.
I don't know.
A pair of Vanquish outlet wheels. These are non-RC people. These are coffee people.
Normal people.
Yeah, normal people.
Actually, I'm gonna give them this box of jerky.
Some Armageddon. That is a great idea. That's such a good idea.
But
They're
then I don't
gonna.
want to give away all my jerky though.
But it's just the Armageddon. I've eaten everything that's not Armageddon. Define normal. Mystery box from RC 4-wheel drive. I sold that. I sold it. Jerky and beer. Yeah, we'll just go get some beer and that jerky.
Okay.
How about a fancy pen?
Thank you, Gunner.
That is going to be outside the budget.
Can I put the shirt in there that says "Meat so hot it will get you deported"?
Ooh, you could. The deported shirt would work.
But it's like been worn a bunch of times.
That's even better. We identify as normal people, they said. Interface yourself right a cheap 50 RC, and when it breaks, you Vanquish business card. Just put it inside. How about 10,000 pens?
What about this?
That is far outside. $50 doesn't buy all 3 tires. You leave the Ace and Gary mobile alone. Ryan, I'm not reading that to her. Let's see. The 3D printed coffee maker. I'd have to like find a file and then print it. God damn it. Stop it.
No one needs that expensive
Stop it.
Ace and Gary machine. No
You're
one.
getting everything wet.
No one needs that expensive of a 3-wheel dick machine.
You got so much stuff wet.
No one needs that.
You have a Spencer's right? $50 retail or cost? Retail. Give them an Evan gift card. That is normal. Oh, I think it is moist. I think they're definitely getting some Armageddon. That's a fantastic idea. Done. I'm wet. And now I'm cold because the window's open. So, all right. Pro. Sporty. Cross-selling, huh? Right? Ooh, It's the Mon 14 body, not Mod. Mod would make sense. Mon 14 makes no sense. Yeah. What is Armageddon? It is the hot. It is ridiculously hot. It's painfully hot. Painfully hot jerky. Like, you should eat a piece of Armageddon or toxic. Oh, I don't have any water in here. If I had water in here, I'd eat a piece. But I'm out of. I have no water. They should have called it the Pen 15. I fully agree. The world's dumbest body. Good thing I bought two. You have coffee. I don't anymore. It is gone. It looks like there's some in there, but it is gone. Do I have any? I'm not opening a bag because that would be wasteful of a possible Christmas gift. But let's see if I have. This is the box of Armageddon that Gunner sent with a lot. There's a lot more in there of the pens. But I just want to do a quick double check just to make sure there's no other jerky I need to eat out of here. And they're definitely not getting all of this. Because this is best. This is the best thing ever to take to events. I don't have any open bags there. I know I have an open bag of it somewhere, though. There's one that just like floats around here that haunts me. No, I don't. Eat some Armageddon, be a man. I know I always have like a bag open right here. Hey, Nicole.
What?
Is there any Armageddon on the counter in there?
I don't know why.
An open one? Wonder if Armageddon would help with my cold. It might be a good. There's not? Okay. Will you bring me another Liquid Death?
I'm sorry.
Liquid
what?
Death?
I was actually getting ready to go do something.
Really? What?
There's a high wind warning, so I was going to go pull my lawn chair in and put my grill on the side of the house.
Look at you go.
Eat shit, bitch.
Oh, an open bag is an empty bag. Jerky. Looks like I have to go grab my own water. She's going to do things. Can we talk about Loctite? Death by jerky. I'm going to grab a water. I'll be right back. So, okay. So this grabs one. If I open a bag, I can take it to them and let other people at the party try it. Everyone bailed. Ryan, very funny. Very funny. You can just put it in between us. Loctite. Yes, you can ask about Loctite. Non-permanent is what you should use on most everything. So anyway, this is what Armageddon. Extremely hot. So hot it will make you suffer twice. It says right there on the top. And then there's a sticker on it. Oh wait, there's not on this one. Most of them have a sticker on the front with an arrow. Or there used to be. There isn't, I guess, anymore. But on the back it says, please be aware, handle with extreme, do not touch your eyes, do not touch your private parts. Wash hands before using them. Extremely hot, hot, hot. Discard package appropriately. Meaning, don't let your pet go lick the bag. Whenever I go to an event and I make people try it, I tell them to get a piece about the size of a dime because it's that bad. Like that little, that's even a little big. Makes my mouth water already just kind of thinking about it. It's pretty bad. Any ideas? Any idea of the Voodoo KLR tire? I've ran the KLRs once or twice. Let's see. Threw it over his shoulder. Shut it, Ryan. I did not. So it makes your eyes like your ears ring a little bit. Your ears water. KLRM are the ones that I've ran. Keep going. Power through. It's okay. Don't touch your eyes. I know. Do you think Vanquish will make upgrade parts for the 1/18th Capra? Who knows? You never know. It's not. This one isn't as bad. I swear the older bags are the worst ones. The ones that you have open for a while it gets hotter and it gets worse and worse and worse. Wash your hands before you forget. Yeah, that's God damn it. Show's over. Josh can't talk. Any idea for some VP stuff for the SX24? That won't happen. I can pretty much tell you that one. Most likely. I think I only use the one hand. Keep your hands to yourself. Why not if I may? So the thing with like SCX24 parts, it's going away a little bit right now. So I tell you, the fresh bags make it so much better. So the thing with like an SCX24 is like to do a tiny knuckle can take almost as much time as a larger knuckle, and no one's going to pay $50 for a set of 1/24 scale knuckles. So that's kind of why. So, and that price point or that segment of the hobby is kind of all about the cheap side. And I'm not saying there's nobody who wouldn't pay, but the reason 1/24 scale is popular is because it's cheap. And so, in comparison, at least, I feel like I could maybe do a little bit. I don't know what it's like a good heat a little bit. Like it can be bad, but ooh, not that big. I feel like I'm pressing my luck and that one of these pieces is going to be stupid hot. I swear that's happened before. Oh, spammer. Oh, thank you, Vidjo. Okay. That's okay if it tastes good. This one does taste, it can be good. It can also, like if it's seasoned, like it's been open a while, I think it's way worse. That one's pretty good. Wash your hands again. Yeah. Like mango, mango habanero foods in general. It's one of those flavor combos I really, really like. I know a lot of people don't like the fruit and hot mix, but I really like mango habanero. Does it warm up the stomach? It does. You kind of feel it. You do. Um, blue equals, so for Loctite brand, yes, blue equals non-permanent. But that's not necessarily a end-to-end truth in the spectrum. So, if you don't like mango habanero, you're just wrong. Oh, that one. Okay, that was definitely my limit, though. I can feel that one. I can feel that one heat. I haven't eaten dinner. That's what it is. So this will now be my open bag for the desk. So I can. Alex is specifically the one I always think of, who always complains about the mango with the habanero. So just drink your dinner. Less carbs that way. I don't have anything here for that. What's my go-to food? Wings. Wings. That's my number one crave food. I sell a lot of the mango habanero. Gunner, the satisfied jerky mango habanero. It's very good. Coffee counts as dinner. Well, I'm going to be up for a while, so I'm going to need some food. But the good news is we have a lot of food here. So I did the one chip challenge, and I went to a different world. I've done the one chip challenge once or twice. I can't remember. It was very hot, but I swear I've had that freaking Armageddon that has been hotter. Obviously not always, but I've had it at times where that mango habanero, it does make you a little bit hard of speaking. How are you going to address the seams on the body? This. So, well, in the front, it'll get covered by the grill. The thing is that the real one had seams as well. So I don't know that I'm super worried. If this truck turns to be the ultimate of vehicles that I always wanted, and it's everything I thought it would be, I'll mold a new body out of carbon. Oh, it gets hot though. Would you go on the YouTube show Hot Ones? Oh, anybody would. Absolutely. I mean, I would even just go to a place that just served the hot wings like that, let alone the TV show part of it. I would just go I just want to eat. I want to try the wings. I think they should sell that experience. I would go pay for it. That would be beautiful though. Forged, yeah. Bone in or boneless? Bone in, absolutely. Boneless are just chicken nuggets. Bone in is the only way. They kind of sell it. It's only 3 flavors. No, I know. Yeah, and I know they sell the thing, but I want to have I want to go to a restaurant where they bring you all the wings on the plates with each of it. And so, I don't want to have to make wings and then put the sauce. I just want to go and be I want the hot ones platter, and they just bring you the. That's what I want. And so, could you have that body vacuum formed out of Lexan and have several? I mean, if you were going to, you would need to take this body as it is narrowed, and then you'd need to fill in the center support it, mold it, the whole thing. And to get this to mold well in Lexan would be, yes, you could if you had professional equipment, things like that. Like my home one, like, and honestly, if I was going to go through the effort to do a mold for the whole thing, then I would obviously want it in carbon rather than Lexan. So, and at the same time, I could have multiple then because I still have a mold. If I'm doing it out of carbon, I could just mold another one. What are G10 chassis rails? G10 is a material, just like carbon fiber, except it's more of just a fiberglass rather than carbon fiber. So, yeah. Favorite Hot Ones episode? I'm a big fan of like Casey Neistat, and I'm a big fan of a lot of the comedians that have done it. I don't know. Like I don't know that I have a single favorite. I watch a lot of comedians, and I like Casey Neistat for his filmmaking stuff. I don't know. I've watched a lot of those shows. So, yeah. What is your pinnacle rig? How are you not? This is your pinnacle rig. How are you not doing it in carbon? I don't know. Like, I don't know. I probably should, and maybe I will. But I'm lost too, buddy. Yeah. It's like one of those things. Like maybe I'll get there. Gordon Hot Ones was fun. Gordon Ramsay's was hilarious for sure. But there's a chance. Maybe I'll do the body in carbon. We'll see. The thing is like if I don't set that bar now and I work on the rest of the rig until then, there you go. Is the carbon cliffhanger still around? No, that truck sold to a gentleman. I can't remember where he lived, but I sold that truck complete. How was the steering on road and off road with the TGV? Poor. It's poor. You have to really lean, like with the turn. So if you want to turn right, you got to lean out. So like trying to tip it, you got to pull the pressure off of the inside wheel. You got to get that wheel up off the ground, preferably, or even just release the pressure so it'll go around the turns. Sorry, the heat is still there, so my thoughts are. Is VP going to make an SCX6 honcho parts? Maybe. We just have a lot of stuff we have to get to still. I really like the 6 scale stuff though, so it's always a possibility. That smells good in here. Justin, do we meet you on the trail at Proline? Someday I will try to do a carbon cliffhanger. Yeah, I mean, I've got another one. Just the body. So I've got, very dusty, but carbon cliffhanger body. So this one's nice. This one's super thick as well, though. So this one would satisfy all of the hard body desires that anybody would have as far as like Sorka thickness rules. But I got a cliffhanger and the Power Wagon. Pretty slick. And then whatever bug this is, I don't know. It's bigger than a sand scorcher. I don't know which one it is. I can't remember. But also pretty slick. I remember you getting those on the road to scale nat. So I used that one, the one I got on the road to scale gnats, I used that one as my body. I got these after. Yeah. Full Fender Baja. Yeah, but what was it from? It looks like a Proline slash bug body. I think that would be it'd be too small to be that one. I know who needs that bug. Oh, that's true, Ryan. Or are the other bodies you printed for? Wait, what's that mean? Sorry. I don't understand that question. Do a carbon fiber J Concepts Power Master. No. Let's see. Pretty sure it's the short. Really? The short course bug? I mean, maybe, I guess. It just seems so small for a short course truck. I don't know. Maybe it is. But either way. Looks like the monster beetle. That's more along the lines of what I was guessing, something like that. Did you make them? No, I bought these from a guy out of the Philippines, and he lays them up. So I have one on my G Speed. You have one of these this big? I guess. Cool. So I mean, I guess it's about there, right? 12.3. Uh, so it's right at it. 12.3. Well, maybe a 12.5 wheelbase. 12.5. I thought the short course ones were more like 14. So MLC Fiberglassing is a reseller of them. He is not the maker. So I bought them from the original maker, who I had met in one of my carbon fiber fabricator groups. And then later on, I bought the original ones that I bought and liked them. And then MLC picked them up after that. And I still talk to MLC a little bit here and there, but MLC is the kind of the best go-between you can get him from, but he's not the maker. So, yeah, great basher bodies. They roll so easy. I could see that. How does the body weigh compared to Lexan? Heavy compared to Lexan. So the original one that I had, the original cliffhanger one I had, was single layer, so super thin, super light. But like this one here is 257 grams, so pretty heavy. Have you tried the CCW Reaper 2 chassis out? No. I can't remember which CCW chassis I had. Oh, no, I did not have a CCW. I had a CCC. I had a Classy Cut Customs, not a Carbon Corrupt Works. So no, I have not tried that one. A cage for one of the bodies you scanned. Oh, you mean for the ecto body? But anyway, I don't know. I still don't know what that. I see a copy. This is for that body, but I don't know what you mean beyond that. I can't remember what your statement said before that. You'll put it all in one comment, and then I can put it all together. Bug is a monster beetle if it hasn't been said. That's what I kind of thought.
Well, that's fun. Where did you come from?
The Philippines. It's just sitting on top of this truck.
I see that now.
Yeah.
It'd be cool if it was like if you could actually have a truck like that.
That's why I bought it. You could.
No, I mean like two-sided.
Oh, a useless truck can go nowhere. Nicole didn't know.
What did you say?
No, just reading comments. I want the file for a cliffhanger body print. Aha, gotcha. Yeah, that is around here. So the cliffhanger cage is in there. Jesus, so much dust. But this is the cliffhanger design. So I said this one is done already, but I have to finish the interior pieces. So yeah, just a little bit of some things to finish for those, so I can get them both on the site, so I can try and pay for that goddamn scanner. I need a cage like that for the Mojave bot. Oh, I should scan one of those for sure. You just print it and put it in there. Done. Especially since there's so many of those. But I actually don't even have one of those bodies. Does that cage qualify for scale points? If you use metal filament, what about that? Ooh. If you do, I'll buy it. I just need to grab one of those bodies. Yeah. You need to get the body. And yeah, I can go from there. I just need to. I can't believe I don't have one of those. Weird. VWs are so timeless and work for everything and anyone, one-to-one and RC. Yeah, I know a number of people that would agree with you. Yeah, finished. Have I ever used any of the Brazen Scale RC chassis? Yep, I had the ATL Pro. Or ATL, maybe not the Pro. Either way, I had the ATL chassis and it was a super smooth build. I really liked that truck. One more bite of jerky? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. No more for me tonight whatsoever. I can still feel it in my stomach. I definitely need to eat. The body I can't use. Yes, that's right, Matt. That's because you kept wanting to use it on ridiculous things, Matt. Matt's like, oh, I think I'll use that body. No, you can't use that body for that. No, something different. Brazen, I like Brett a lot. Brett, and I like his chassis. He does good work. What are you going to eat? I don't know. I have to talk. I have to go into the kitchen and start perusing. So, but it is 9:02, folks. That means we're done. Another week in the books. You can go visit Satisfied Jerky, and you too could also be in pain, or you could get things that actually just taste really good. If you have a good rest of your weekend, I've got a project to get to work on. So, for our Christmas special. Right, Matt? Hopefully you've been working on it tonight as well. I just had a great big cup of coffee, so looks like I can get back to work. Food first, though. Anyway, have a good night, everybody. Have a good weekend. Happy holidays. If I don't see you before then, I'll be on here. If you're not here, though, whatever. Have a good night, everybody. We'll see you next time.